Kristen likes Lumberjanes and Steven. Jess likes some bro Jimmy Olsen. And you're in luck, because they're ahead. OmniCat! OmniDog!
Heyo, what? What up, everybody? I'm the adorable OmniDog with the Comic Slayer and Reid, also known as Dupe and Willow. No, that's Buffy.
That's Buffy.
I recognize your cats, Buffy and Dupe. You got your own Dupe. Aren't they
Mary
great?
gifted this to me.
Mary M got it for you?
Yep. She was like, Jess isn't the only one now.
Oh, good. She got it for you out of spite. That's the best.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we need to address Elon's comment. Whomever, good grammar. Whomever made this banger of a thumbnail gets a rousing round of applause from me. That would be the Reid Chancellor in the video right there with Kristen. Oh, and there's Boosters saying, Reid, you have your own shelf in my collection now.
Ooh, all right. Thank you. I'm honored.
You have your own spot in my 45s now.
See that? I mean,
Nice.
It's an honor to be a part of anyone's shelf.
I think you're exactly right. It's pretty cool. My nephew's namesake, that's not my nephew, Ryan Bragg's here. Welcome. Dog and cat from super producer James. Hey, Kenny, what up? Arya's here. And there's Sasmer. Good to see you, Sasmer. So I'm sweating for my shower. Sorry, I'm just way I'm kerfuffled. So how are you guys doing? How's Harley Quinn doing?
Good.
Oh, that's the baby. Oh.
She's
like, I was like, who's Harley Quinn?
Your child?
My child, yeah. Yeah, she's, yeah. Kristen knows for sure.
Yeah, she's good. She's been having dance parties. You know that.
Well, yeah. Has she been having dance parties today?
Not really.
Oh.
It's
not her wake time.
Yeah.
Does she have them at a particular time? Is it usually at night?
Yeah, I'm noticing it mostly at like 8:30 p.m.
Yeah. She's getting ready to go out and party with the other junior.
The other birds of prey.
Yeah.
William Lee, who's going to lose a burger bet to me, is here. Welcome, William.
Hello.
Freddie's here. Heyo, gang. Tried to help out a local author by overpaying for her first book, and she accidentally gave me the wrong info, so waiting to see if the other recipient will give back the money. That sounds complicated.
Freddie, that story sucks.
Yeah.
Wow.
See what happens when you try and do a nice thing for somebody?
It's true. Yeah. Case in point, just don't be nice.
Yeah, just stay in bed, Freddie. Doug here, saint among saints. Good to see you, Doug. So I guess we're going up against Very Fine Condition, where everybody is celebrating 8 years. So congratulations, Very Fine Condition. Happy to hear that you have been on for 8 years. But that's all we will speak of it. That's it. F that guy.
I'm sure you're happy he's taking the audience too.
So, thanks. So question, should I send her the same amount or more? LOL. She does need the money. This all happened in my bed. Well, there's a lot to unpack there, but
that's weird.
I did tell him not to leave his bed, so that's too bad, Freddie.
Shouldn't send her any money until you get that money back.
Yeah, until you realize what's going on.
So you gave money to somebody that's just a random person, and you're hoping that the other person gives you the money back? I think she owes you money for giving you the wrong info. Let's see this again.
Yeah.
Tried to help out a local author by overpaying for her first book, and she accidentally gave me the wrong info. So waiting to see if the other recipient will give back the money.
She can't money that bad then. I'd be
Yeah.
triple checking before I'm sending that info.
Yeah,
That's weird.
I don't think you. If anything, she should send you a book free now.
Also,
because
how well do you know this local author, Freddie? Because like, what if that's also her, and she's trying to swindle
what
you?
if what if it's a scam?
a scam.
Yeah, she's like,
Wow.
send the money to this person, and then she's like, whoa, that wasn't me. Send it here. And then she got double your money, Freddie.
Kristen the investigator.
I watch a lot of Catfish.
Update: Lord Humongous at 3 weeks is already eating wet canned food. That little dude is taking after me. So is Lord Humongous a cat or wet canned food? Is this a dog that you adopted,
He
Doug?
sounds like a little kitten.
Yeah, it sounds
Or is
like
it a kitten? Yes, that's exactly what happened. She typoed a number and offering a free book. Okay.
Mm.
Oh,
That seems more shady. She's offering a free book. You're sending money. She's got 2 phones. If it's a phone number, she's got 2 phones, and that's shady too.
You think this is shadier than I think anybody else does.
I watch Baby Reindeer. She has more than 1 phone. Okay.
well, I haven't seen Baby Reindeer.
Oh,
What is it? A show or a movie?
It's a show, and it's written by the guy who this happened to, and he's recreating what happened to him like 10 years ago. He was stalked.
He was what?
He was stalked.
He was stalked?
Yeah, it's really intense. Like, it's more than that. But yeah. And they use like real emails from the woman who stalked him. In it's wild. It is wild.
I'm sorry. Did you say it was a show or a movie?
It's a show.
Show.
Yeah, like a limited series.
It's so good.
I
mean, he stars in it and he wrote it. Like, you're just bringing out all this trauma you had again. It's well done.
Yeah, I've seen people talking about that.
Yeah, she had like
William
6
Reid.
phones, so that's the joke.
6 phones. Oh, enjoying
Like-
burger as we speak. Looking forward to another one soon. You wish. Including shipping. Free including shipping. Okay.
Freddie, this is a weird scam.
So now she's offering to send you a free book, Freddie.
Is that what
Or
you're
was that
saying?
or was that the initial offer? Free
This
book
story's
including
weird.
shipping, and I gave her money for it, and the money went to the wrong person?
Yeah, because at that rate, I would just take the free book, and then if that person gives back the money, then send the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, if I understand it
I don't think
correctly.
he'll get the money back because it's her. I'm calling it.
It was a kitten found on the highway, hence Lord Humongous. I see. Okay. Here's True Graphic. How you doing, True Graphic from Canada? Good to see you.
Hello.
I know who she is. She's gotten royally screwed by the local bookstores. The initial offer was half off. So now, wait, Freddie, does she feel bad about it? Now she's offering you a free book because she feels bad about it? That I understand that. Doesn't that sound okay? Or are you still suspicious of that?
No, take your free book, but
Mhm.
I do question him saying, I know who she is. That doesn't mean you know her. She has more than 1 phone.
Jesus. Pregnant Kristen trusts no one.
Doing great. Ooh, saw Furiosa last night. It was frigging awesome. I want to see it too, but my movie buddy does not, and doesn't want to see I know Furiosa is a prequel, but she doesn't want to see Fury Road either. So I got to figure out, and that's not a movie that Patty would see with me. So I'm probably gonna have to wait till it comes to streaming.
You're not at the point of like, my dad has officially hit the stage of his life where he will go to the movies by himself, like alone. just go watch movies at the theater?
I used to be okay with doing that,
Mm-hmm.
and now I don't know. I'm not that excited. I think I may be spoiled by the fact that stuff streams fairly soon after it's been released.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd much rather see it here.
Sure. I
Or
get
it's just-
that.
It's
Like,
just me.
and that's why I'm always surprised when my dad tells me, he's like, yeah, I went and saw this in the theater. And I'm like, why? Like, you went, he's like, did mom go? No. Okay. So you just, well, yeah, it's $2 movie day or something like that. It's always like, he's like, yeah, it's $2 movies free, or like $2 movies for 11. I was like, so you went to the movie theater?
That's a good deal, though.
It's a great deal, but
That
I'm
is
like,
a good deal.
like, you got up early to go to the movies by yourself where there's no one there. It's like, you could have just done the same thing at home, probably. And he's like, yeah, not quite.
By yourself.
He's like, not quite the same.
Fall Guy was great. Patty and I want to see Fall Guy, but right now it's on pay-per-view or video on demand or whatever. We're waiting till it streams. It was $20 to watch it. For $20, I'll be in the movie theater.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not paying $20 to see. How desperate am I to see it? She doesn't want to see a movie tonight. And I did promise her I would see a movie tonight with her.
Uh-oh. Double
So
trouble.
I'm taking suggestions from everybody but Kristen. Because the last movie she recommended for Patty and me to watch did not go well. Or the last show.
What was that?
It was that thing with Megan Mullally. Megan Mullally is the mom of the.
Oh, Crush?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think I recommended it.
Yeah,
for
you
both.
did.
Really?
Yeah, you did.
I mean, I'm sure I recommended it generally.
You recommended it for both because you were like, it might be something for both. Yeah, I think I remember that.
Reid and I loved it.
We did like it.
I can see why you would, but it wasn't. No, I didn't mean it that way.
No, I know. It's just.
I think it's more. I think you guys can relate to it more than Patty and I could.
It's a little bit more of a millennial comedy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll text you a list of people that have scammed you, Freddie. Because
Maybe
he's
movies.
saying, "Oh,
Probably movies.
Fall Guy comes out. Fall Guys comes out in less than a month on digital. So suspecting Furiosa will too. Oh, she does feel super bad. We are still talking. I was following her since long before she started writing 4 years ago. So don't you feel bad about yourself now, Kristen, for being so suspicious of her?
Oh no, I still think she has multiple phones.
Yeah, I thought so.
100%.
I don't.
If he hasn't
I don't
gotten that
blame
money
you.
back, he has multiple phones.
Jeez. Honest
Yeah.
mistake.
She could just say I sent the book. It got lost in the mail if you haven't gotten it. Chris is here. What up, Chris? With the
Chris.
variants cover I love so much right there is your profile pic. Uh-oh. We're all in trouble now. Harvey
Ooh.
Picar's ghost is here.
Welcome to the party.
This is Grandpa, soon to be Grandpa of Harley Quinn. Jess just finished Out of the Blue, working on scans now. That is tomorrow's book club book. Thank you, Larry. You definitely won't like Bottoms then if Crushed wasn't up your speed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
I had heard that I might like it though. I
Well,
forget what the.
You like you? Yeah, we've talked about how you like Superbad, right?
I loved Superbad.
Then you may like Bottoms. You may like Bottoms. I've not seen Bottoms, but from what everyone has told me, it is like similar in that vein.
I would agree with Freddie. I think if he can't handle Crush, there's no way.
Well, he didn't. Well, yeah, that's true.
I can't handle it.
Very
It's kind
Yeah,
of-
yeah, it's a little.
I can't handle it. It's not like it was problematic subject matter. It's just its humor didn't hit with us.
Right, I'm saying I think Bottoms would. I'm with Freddie here.
Yeah, Bottoms
Oh,
is-
I'm up for this. I forgot. Okay, yeah, no, I'll watch this.
It's
This
weird
sounds-
that you got really excited about the description.
I did. I wish I went to this high school.
Why?
Yeah, why?
so I could watch it.
Why?
Why not? I think if they made a movie about it, everybody wants to see it.
I'm not a lesbian. I don't want to be at the lesbian high school fight club. That sounds like a great thing to be at if you're a lesbian.
Bottoms is like not another teen movie meets Fight Club. I didn't see not another teen movie, but I know it's a parody of horror movies, right?
Teen movies. It's like the Scary Movie franchise, but for teen movies, I think. Is that right?
Booster would always prefer to pay money for home streaming if that meant not going out in public, especially a dirty movie theater. I guess it depends on your home setup. And Freddie was telling me, not Freddie, Kenny was telling me what he just read. Superman Action Comics Rebirth runs. Oh, you just reread them. I think both were great, but Superman was amazing. I love the concept of Superman and Clark raising a son, and Superman and Lois has that too. I know you love Superman and Lois. Where's that list? Send me a list of what. It's so hard for Patty and I to watch something. The last thing we saw that we both loved Ted Lasso, but what movie? Kelly and I have an easier time watching movies together, except she did not like Superbad, and I do. She and I like crazy. We're watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We're going through all of Brooklyn Nine-Nine now. Kelly loves that show, and I can see why. That show is hilarious.
It's a good one.
Never seen it.
I know.
But yeah. Patty doesn't like dark things that are too dark. She does like things like Napoleon Dynamite and Anchorman, and she does like goofy comedies. Did you guys ever see Ryan Gosling in Nice Guys? The Nice Guys?
Mm-mm.
As two private detectives?
No, I remember it looked good.
It was, well, Kelly and I died laughing at it, and we still quote it, and we need to see it again. So that's kind of it had a lot of physical comedy in it, which is what I think I like. Maybe Crush had too much cerebral comedy in it. I don't even remember. But Patty was just like,
Did you like The Heat?
The Heat?
Yeah, The Heat, Melissa McCarthy, and
I loved The Heat.
Yeah, it's one of my all-time favorites.
Sorry?
It's one of my all-time favorites.
We're far away from the mic.
Yeah, but it picks up everything.
Yeah, but I think it's
it's hard to hear you a little, Kristen.
Yeah.
I'm hearing Reid a lot better.
I can be close.
I'm just louder. I yell a lot.
You need to figure this out.
I'm trying
Because
to.
if you elbow me again,
what's gonna happen?
I'm gonna kick you out.
You're gonna kick me.
Kick you out.
Oh, okay, it's different.
Oh, cranky mom.
This is every day, and this is I wouldn't say this is.
Are you really trying to start?
Unstoppable Bar, good to see you. Happy Saturday, beautiful people. Omar is refusing to finish his stream. Shake my head. That's okay. We're gonna keep pressing on. We're having fun anyway. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Dirty movie theater. Kids, I think people under a certain age probably don't even know what a dirty movie theater is at this point.
Rip Pee Wee Herman, am I right?
Oh yeah.
Right. Good question. I don't mind going to movies myself. There have been a few where I was one of less than 5 people there.
Those are always the best. Like when I was a kid, that's what we would get stoked on.
Yeah, because we would like run up and down the stairs and stuff before the movie.
Well, I didn't do that.
I did that.
It just meant I could.
As a kid,
I'm a loud person, so it just meant I could be loud. Like I laugh loud, especially in movie theaters, and it meant that I could watch something unhinged.
I don't know that have I seen this? The best. It's Marigold Hotel, right? Judi Dench and Maggie Smith and a really phenomenal cast. I feel like I might have seen this, but because it sounds familiar. What's the plot, Lars? I'm checking the streamers now, but going by what Patty doesn't like is harder than what she does like. She well, of all the superhero movies, she only likes Spider-Man. But yeah, no animation for her. I think I'm just we're gonna have to look. I think I'll just have to go through trailers with her. I'm going to Furiosa tomorrow. Just drive over here. I should, and that would be fun to see it with you, Harvey.
Harvey, I meant to. Oh, go ahead.
The original Philadelphia Story with Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn. That's a great movie. I haven't seen it in 30 years, probably. Maybe that's something we should watch, like a classic movie.
There you go. Harvey, I was going to ask you if you were going to make the venture to Nancy Fest this weekend.
Okay, what's Nancy Fest? Is that celebrating Ernie Bushmiller's Nancy?
Yeah, they're doing a big festival at the Billy Ireland Museum in Columbus this weekend for it. So they're like showing a bunch of art. They're doing like all the original art from it that's in the archives there, and they're doing a bunch of like conferences and like celebrations and stuff of it. But I just know a lot of cartoonists that are in and around Columbus were going to it.
I don't have like a personal Facebook page. I mean, I do, but I don't really go to it. I just have like groups, and it's comic book groups and action figures, and the stuff that gets recommended. Then they have like an algorithm or whatever. Mm-hmm. I may have to join this group. I think it's something like Out of Context Nancy, where they cut up all these random Nancy panels and then make them into cards, and then they put a 4-strip or 3-strip a 4-panel strip together, and it's all out of context, and it's hilarious.
They're usually like a lot of comic strips of that era can be that way. I know like it was a big deal, at least in Tumblr, back when that was a thing. Like the people who did the Garfield strips, where they would just take out Garfield and it would just be John, and you'd be like, this guy is so sad. Like, and it would just like everything would just be way more depressing.
That was Garfield minus Garfield, right?
Yeah.
I think I still have that in my bookmarks. I used to go to that all the time. First, Melanie and Omar, now Kristen and Reid. LOL, what's happening today? I should get Patty in here. Melissa Fumero. Oh, yeah, she's great. She's really great. She's so funny in this. Yeah, Kelly told me that Blockbuster is the next thing I could see her in, but that didn't last very long, huh? Oh, the greatest show ever. I love this show.
Yeah, I just rewatched the first 3 seasons because we like to just pretend that the 4th and 5th season don't exist. But
I heard that did they go back to the old format in the 5th season?
They tried kind of, but it just didn't. And like, I understand why the 4th and 5th season had to be different, and it was shot different and all of that. I don't think it was like, they did what they could, but it just doesn't work because everybody on that show is now a huge star. Like at the time when they made it, it's like no one was that famous. And now it's like everybody has a huge substantial career afterward. And then the actress who played his mom passed away, Jessica
Walters.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, who my mom told to put her clothes back on during the Clint Eastwood movie that got shot across the street from my house when I was in 3rd grade.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. I was like, where is this going? But man, I was like, that's
Have I not? I know I told this on Omni Bros. I've not told you this story, Kristen.
No, I know the story, but I didn't know that part of the story.
Well, yeah, she said that was the nude scene outside our house, and she didn't tell her to put her clothes back on, but she said to Clint Eastwood it was his first directing job because it was in the afternoon and they made it look dark. And she said, "My son comes home at 3 p.m. from school from 3rd grade. This better be over with by that time, Mr. Eastwood." And he goes, "Yes, ma'am." And it was over with because I came home and I knew nothing had happened. I didn't hear that story till I was like 15. Unstoppable Bar agrees the Fall Guy is fun. Poor Pee-wee. That's too bad that that's his people think of him that way because the show was so great.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think of Pee Wee Herman that way.
I'm hot from my shower still. Is that what you're referring to? Yeah. I'm a sweaty kind of guy. Sorry. But thank you for seeing if I was okay. I am okay. I'm not having a stroke or a heart attack or anything. Welcome, SO. I could never go to a movie by myself. I don't know. It feels kind of lonely. I like talking, whispering quietly with other people when watching a movie. I don't want you behind me, in front of me, next to me, in the theater with me.
The worst part about like when me and Kristen go to a movie is some of the most fun. We don't talk a lot during the movies, but we just give like looks. And you can't do that as well in the movie theater.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's the only downfall. Because if something stupid happens, it's just like immediate, like weird side eye at each other. And it's like, we know, we don't need to say it, but you can't do that as well in a movie theater.
Well, I think the last movie Patty and I watched was Oppenheimer. And we saw that. It's a good thing we saw it here at home because I think we paused that and it didn't bother me because Patty didn't know the history and the era as well as I did. So we kept having to pause and I'd explain what was happening with communism in that particular era and things like that. And so she would have been lost in the movie theater. So it didn't bother me to pause and explain it. It helped me kind of, it even helped me understand it better. I used to work at a movie theater, so I've seen tons of movies by myself. So's Doug. The Nice Guys was great. It was great. Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. They were private investigators, and Ryan Gosling was so funny in that. Oh, Kelly and I quote that movie all the time. Have you seen Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes? I'm catching up on the movies to maybe go see this with my dad. I've heard it's awesome. From I think every Omnibro except me is all caught up and has seen them. Maybe Gio hasn't seen it yet, but I know Omar and Riley and Lou love those movies. I haven't seen any of them. Oh, they're talking amongst themselves. Are they sharing secrets? British pensioners who live in an Indian hotel. I don't, you know what? Maybe I didn't see that. A really nice comedic drama. That sounds good because we like Maggie Smith. We loved her in Downton Abbey. I was alone in the theater when I went to see The Iron Claw a couple months ago. A bit awkward, but at least there weren't annoying children. Yes. I'll go to anything by myself. If I want to go and no one else wants to, what am I supposed to do? Just not go? That's what I do.
Yeah, same. That's usually the case.
Oh, the incredibly talented Hannah Waddingham is in the Fall Guy. She's got an amazing voice. Yeah, it is. But the Marigold Hotel one, that sounds like something Patty would enjoy. That's a good one, Lars. Let me write that down in one of my 25 little scattered notes here. Not this. Marigold Hotel. Marigold Hotel Pensioners. Okay, good. That sounds good. Everybody weighing in on whether I would pay for the earliest matinee and then stay all day and part of the night. Watch about 3 to 4 different movies. Seen Ghostbusters multiple times this way. I'm not going to Nancy Fest. I'm a poser.
Ooh,
bummer.
Poser.
Barely read any Nancy yet, really?
Oh, the modern Nancy too. Nancy right
Yeah,
now.
I love
it
modern
so
Nancy.
much.
I may have I think there's a paperback of it that's out.
There's a hardcover and a paperback.
Okay.
Which I don't know why I'm looking around like it may not be in a box somewhere.
It's in a box somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we've been up to, is boxing up books and trying to get
Getting rid of books.
Yeah, getting rid of books, because this
selling them.
Trying to sell some, but then also like boxing up ones that we're keeping, just because the room that we're in right now is going to be the baby's room. And so,
okay.
Yeah, there's some gaps in the shelf behind us, but like the shelf over here
is pretty empty.
Gone.
Have you guys aren't looking at a different place now? You're going to stay where you are?
We've hit the time that it's like we kind of gave ourselves till about mid-May or so to find something, but otherwise we'd be pushing it so close to where we'd be trying to move in with her being 8 months pregnant, if everything goes correct with the buying process and then our selling process. So it was like, we just need to make this house work for a little bit. Also, interest rates are insane.
Yeah, ultimately we couldn't afford what we wanted anyway.
We're not going to give up our interest rate that we have right now, because we're locked in at something that's way more manageable, and it's just like
it's more than double now.
Exactly. So it's like, we're just going to stick. We'll stay where we are. We'll figure it out.
What are interest rates about right now?
6.8. At least around here.
Yeah.
And ours right now is like 3.3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a great rate.
We're just like, there's no.
Well, if you can make it work, then you can wait for interest rates to drop, and it'll be easier to sell your house.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be easier to haul baby Harley Quinn around with you in a little bassinet and say, "Here's your new house."
Mm-hmm.
And
and I think we'll still want to move like out of this house eventually, just space wise, but like it's doable. We've moved stuff around to where now I have like a large office and then like a play area for Quinn upstairs. And
our bedroom was upstairs, and we just moved that down recently to a smaller room downstairs, and now it's going to be like play area / he has this drawing desk and stuff up there. So that'd be nice.
I didn't even know you had an upstairs. I've actually only seen this one room. Oh, and where you keep your vinyl. I've seen those videos.
Yeah, we have a loft bedroom. So it's like we have one of those patio kind of houses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's nice. The loft bedrooms, when we first moved here, it was like, it's perfect for what we, at the time. And then it's like, oh, well, this is a good starter home kind of. And then we've just been in it for a long time. But so that room up there is huge.
I wouldn't say huge. I mean, the problem is we don't have a lot of square feet. The room upstairs is bigger than the ones downstairs, which are very small.
Yes.
But
it's also,
we also needed a door on the bedroom, and I wasn't trying to climb those stairs that are very steep. When I'm going to be my 3rd trimester soon, so I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah.
No.
So.
That's exciting. Your 3rd trimester.
It'll be in June. Yeah.
It's wild.
Wow. You guys, it's very exciting.
Yeah, it's weird.
It makes,
weird and exciting. Yeah, it is weird to think that you have a little baby human in you, huh?
Yeah, when I feel her move, I'm like, what? Sometimes for a second I'm like, what? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The whole process is kind of remarkable. Wait, did I already say Bar and I both love Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Okay. Bar, tell me you don't have a crush on Melissa Fumero. You have to have a crush on Melissa Fumero. Damn, all the icons here. Hayden, my buddy.
Hey, Hayden.
Hi,
Do you
Hayden.
want to say hi to Reid and Kristen?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so
Ooh.
I was like, Hayden just said hi. Wait.
what's that? Yeah,
I thought
now
you were
that
saying
all the
Hayden.
icons really
Yeah.
will be here.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi, how are ya?
Good.
Good.
Good to
How are
see
you?
She's pregnant.
I know that. I'm so excited.
I know. Thank you again for the lovely gifts. We
Yes.
so appreciate it.
So welcome. We wanted to help with you guys. I'm
Yeah.
psyched we could do it. How far along are you?
What is it now?
Almost entering her third trimester.
Yeah.
Oh.
26.
It'll be 26. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be 26 weeks. next
Any
week.
chance you'd stand up and give me a profile shot?
Maybe later when no one's looking.
But we're off air.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you guys. Hi, everybody.
She's lovely.
I don't deserve her.
I
But
wouldn't say that, but
We'll say it.
It got extremely lucky. I think we're talking about Arrested Development. How far behind am I? Okay, good. I'm just far enough behind that everybody knows it's me. They went back to the old format and re-edited season 4 to be like the old format. It's not as good, but I still enjoyed it. Ed Nick wasn't great. Those first 3 seasons are just freaking brilliant.
just so that was like, I will never forget. We watched that back when Netflix only sent DVDs, but we watched it as a family. And to the point we were so into it and loved it so much that we took Netflix DVDs on vacation with us one year.
For Arrested Development?
For Arrested Development, because we were watching it way after the fact. But my dad was just like, we should try it. And so we watched one episode and we were like, okay, this is incredible. And so I think we were in like season 2 and we're like, we're going on vacation. What are we going to do? My dad's just like, we're taking these Netflix DVDs with us on vacation to watch in the condo wherever we were at the time.
That's awesome. I remember I forgot that Netflix was a DVD place for first. She called him and got me my money back. So the story has a happy ending. What are your suspicions still, Kristen? Why do you still not trust this person? I can see it in your eyes.
She maybe felt guilty about trying to swindle Freddie because Freddie's so sweet. He was going to give her money anyway. So she was like, ooh, I'm going to say I called this guy and give him money back. Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman played Penguin's. Oh, I didn't know that. Father in Gotham. I didn't get that far in Gotham. I liked the first season, but then the second season of Gotham just wasn't for me. And then I stopped. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good, Chris. I really want to see it. Here's a hot take. What's the point of watching a movie if you can't share that experience with other people? Enjoying the movie. I watch lots of movies. All my movies I watch by myself because I know Patty's not going to be into them.
Yeah, we
Patty,
do you
want to see Infinity War with me? Avengers Infinity War? No, she's not going to watch that. She's not going to watch any of my martial arts movies with me. She's not going to watch any of my DC animated universe movies with me. She will. I don't even think she'd watch Austin Powers with me.
Not so much like.
I think she would. I think she would. That second one is so great, but I like the second one the best. Where did we go?
Even if let's say she loved all that stuff too, and she would watch it all with you, your schedules probably can't match up like that. At least with Reid and I, we have to watch some stuff separately because otherwise we wouldn't watch anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also we enjoy rewatching things too. Yeah. So that sometimes plays into it to where it's like if we really loved something, it's like, oh well, I'll rewatch this with you.
So Bar, watching a movie is its own experience. I have been to movies by myself before and I thought it was fine, but now it's just I feel like I'm happier just having everything at home. And I can pause when I need to. So, and my movie buddy and I go to the Alamo, strictly the Alamo, because they have a strict no talking policy. And so nobody ever talks in the Alamo Theater. So I don't know. I'm not like Lou from Omni Bros. He wants to see a movie opening night. Like if it's a big movie, he'll see it midnight opening night. And I'm like, dude, that's a crowded theater. You know somebody's going to all of the following is going to happen. Inappropriate child being in an R-rated movie crying. Shouldn't even be there. Camera phone. That was from the year 2000. Sorry. Somebody on their phone. People talking, yelling at each other, talking, yapping, 3 things. Yeah, you're not. That's just it's not for me. I don't know why people are surprised. Are people surprised at it? I don't think anybody's surprised at it.
I don't either.
Yeah, one of his first roles was Princess Diaries.
I mean, he was in the
Being
Mickey Mouse
hilarious.
Club.
Yeah, he's in. Yeah,
Come on.
He's in
That's how it
what?
started. The Mickey Mouse Club. He was a kid in
Mickey
the
Mouse Club.
Club.
His dance moves were comedic. They were supposed to be serious, but if you've seen him, wow. Yeah, he's great at physical comedy, especially in The Nice Guys. There's this bathroom scene. I don't even know how he rehearsed it. He's he's behind a stall and Russell Crowe comes in to confront him, and I can't even describe it because he stands up to pull his pants up and the door keeps hitting him in the face like multiple times as he's trying to like pull out a gun and everything. That is an hysterical performance. He's very funny. The new Planet of the Apes movies are incredible. There you go, Bar. There's somebody who wants is giving you a critique of them. Jess is a Downton fan. Will you be seeing the 3rd movie? I didn't even know there was a 3rd movie. Yes. Patty and I loved the first 2 movies. We are huge Downton fans. I got it, Jess. I love you, Philip Morris.
that's no.
What I've heard of that. What's that one?
It's the prison one, right?
Yeah,
It's a what?
it's a prison love story
Prison love story.
with Ewan McGregor and Jim Carrey.
Are they the ones in love?
Yeah,
Okay, that doesn't bother me. Prison sounds kind of dark.
I honestly I don't remember too much about it.
I didn't see it.
I just remember it being fairly raunchy. It not being something I would watch
Like,
with
Was it
family.
raunchy comedy or was it a drama?
Comedy, I believe.
A prison comedy where Ian McGregor and Jim
Both.
Carrey fall
Yeah,
in
I think there
love.
was
Both.
dramatic elements.
Yeah.
I mean, Freddie.
I think
Yeah, let's let
I
Freddie
think we
know.
should try again, Freddie. It sounds like Reid knows better than you do. Yes, I will not go if I don't have anyone to go with. Yeah, well, same with me actually. I like to go with my movie buddy.
We just generally don't go anymore. It's so expensive.
Well, yeah.
there's just not.
And you have to. I've got cable in my house again with these 5 streaming services I've got. It's cable again, so it is too expensive. $20, and that's with senior discount. That's right, I said it. Senior discount, and that sucks. And yeah, that's right. I'm having an existential crisis right here on the air. I love you, Philip Morris, as a wild ride. Oh, Barb brings it back to comics.
Oh yeah.
We do like to talk about comics here. Just a sec, Bart. Oh, it's not here yet. I ordered it. Wait, I thought I got it.
Are you ready for me to say it, Jess? I actually got an arc of the Cull, so I've read it.
Wow, you're such a celebrity. How do you get these arcs again?
I keep telling you, I'll tell you off air, but
It's
I can tell you
like
on
it's some secret.
it's a secret.
It's not.
Okay, that's fine with me that it's a secret. I want to know. Oh, here it is, Bar. Seems like something you'd love. You should check it out if you haven't. I will. Good, thank you. I also got Kristen, finally. It only took you like a year of telling me to get it.
Yes.
And everybody in the chat can be happy that I got Transformers by Daniel Warren Johnson. Not a Transformers fan, but people were yelling at me enough that I needed to get it because it's awesome, Daniel Warren Johnson. So I am going to read this. I should do a big trade paperback readathon because I got a ton of them. I'm right in the middle of my X-Men readathon. Once I get, I'm only like 3 books away from being done with Trials of X, so maybe I'll take a break there. Thank you, Bar. Power of Friendship is the paperback. Wait, what are we? I'm. What time was this? 1:35. What were we talking about 15 minutes ago?
Don't ask me.
Don't remember.
Power of Friendship, is that My Little Pony?
Friendship is magic.
It is. That's what I've heard. Box in my closet. Is that
What's
he's
that
signaling to you that there's a box in his closet?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Deb.
Yeah, what?
Is that a movie or a book or a real thing? Yes, he did, and he baited me good. I bought it. So yeah, I should start organizing a Freddy shelf because he has a Jess shelf that I've conned him into buying. I mean, recommended him into buying. I've read classic Popeye and Crazy Cat, but that was when I was younger.
I've read some classic Popeye and I think a little bit of Crazy Cat. It's hard, like with those, I can't. Sometimes I feel like all those strip collections with Crazy Cat, I feel like it's not easy for me to know if I'm double dipping sometimes because so many different publishers published it. Where Popeye, I feel like is a little bit easier. I have like one like classic collection, or maybe 2, 1 or 2, but yeah, I always love those.
Yeah. Is this a you're saying that's a great thumbnail? Because the fabulous Reid, Mr. OmniCat himself is the one that did it.
Maybe I'll put out a book of just my thumbnail work.
That'd be great.
Just a coffee table.
I should hire you to do thumbnails, and then you can put it out, and then I can have a blurb on the back. Finally, I can get a blurb on the back of a book.
There you go. Jess, I'll get you the next book I do. I'll reach out to you for a blurb.
It'll be. I haven't read this yet, but I love Reid stuff, so I bet it's cool.
Yeah.
Well, he would send you a digital copy.
I'd send you a digital
so
copy first. Yeah, so you can actually give a blurb if you want.
Like Iggy Pop did.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
It would be like Iggy Pop.
That'll be my blurb. Who's Iggy Pop? We answered this question. Reid, are you voting in the Eisners this year? It's a mess. Why is it a mess?
If only you had voting ability.
I think technically I could vote in the Eisners. I think I could.
Who does vote in the Eisners? I don't even know who votes in the Eisners.
I thought it's like a team of, or it's like a group of professionals or something. There's like a way to sign up for it. I honestly get confused because there's that. the Ignats are done
Oh.
by a panel, and then the Ringo Awards. I vote for the Ringo Awards. I do that. But yeah, the Eisners are interesting this year.
For the Ringo Awards, do you have to be a creator?
I don't think you have to be a creator for the Ringo Awards. I think you just have to register. Because yeah, I think I registered 1 year. It was probably when Hardcore Anxiety came out. I registered because they were like, be sure to submit your works that you did this year. And I was like, oh, this is my first like real release. So I think I submitted it. It didn't win, obviously. But and Ignats are kind of like that too, because anybody can submit anything. But if you don't submit it, then they don't account it. But Ignats have been kind of weird past couple of years. But the biggest thing I will say, the greatest Eisner nomination of the year is, of course, Caroline Cash's Pee Pee Poo Poo nominated for an Eisner.
Which number? 69 or 420?
I believe.
Or 8008S.
I believe.
Or 5.
Ooh, I don't think 69 could be.
Don't ask me.
I don't know which one it was. But I think it's for best best limited series or continuous series. So I just wanted to win so that somebody official at the Eisners has to say, and the winner is Pee Pee Poo Poo. Also, like, that's the only. I don't know if that may be the first book that Silver Sprockets ever have get nominated for an Eisner that I know of.
Those got pulled for me at Third Eye, and they forgot to give them to me last time I was down there, so I have to make another trip down there.
It's so good. It's just so good, and it's just like the perfect callback to classic underground comics, and just perfect. I love it so much, and I'm so glad that Caroline Cash is getting recognition for it, and also just that cartoonists like that are getting recognized in the Eisners, because that's what I think. That's what's so weird. It's like Pee Pee Poo Poo got nominated, but then a bunch of other stuff I was kind of like, oh, all right, this is like I will say there's a lot of stuff I didn't care about that was nominated this year, I suppose, but I'm also not a big carer of mainstream big 2 or even big 3, big anything.
Big anything.
Right now. Yeah. And I know how that is. I'm fully aware that's not great.
Elitist?
Yeah.
Okay, no.
I'm fully but yeah, not maybe not that harsh. But yeah, I'm aware that that's not great. But it's also like, I know, like, because Zoe got nominated, which I thought was cool, but she was nominated for Best Writer Artist for Hack Slash. But she's up against like Daniel Warren Johnson and a bunch of people. So I'm sure that whole category is stacked. But yeah, they're weird. Eisners are weird this year for sure.
Why are they weird? Weird people nominated, weird categories.
Weird.
Yeah, Pee Pee Poo Poo is getting nominated, and I didn't.
Isn't that good though?
Oh no, it's great, but that's just weird.
It's not heard of.
Yeah, that's like that one an Ignatz, and that's it. Like, that's where the world kind of was like. Even Caroline Cash like posted something about it being like, wait, what? Like, are you serious? Like, this? Okay, I guess I'm going to San Diego. Like, it's just not. That's not typical, especially something like that underground. And I know Silver Sprocket has distribution and stuff, but not as heavy distribution as a lot of other places and a lot of other publishers. So it's very interesting that it got nominated. If it wins, that will be incredible, and I think it definitely deserves to win. But I'd have to look at the list again to really be able to articulate possibly why. So I just remember when I went through the whole list, I remember being like, this is weird. And I felt like truth, I was like, there's a lot of stuff that I was like, oh, I didn't know this. And that could be saying how out of touch I am, or it could be like, I just didn't know any of these things. Like, there was a lot of stuff, like all of the nonfiction comics, I was like, I don't know. They split up now that there's like there's reality-based work comics, so full nonfiction, and then there's memoir in its own category. So there's 2 categories for nonfiction comics.
Well, let me stop you right there and say reality-based comic. No, I read comics to escape reality. I'm not wanting to read about reality.
But that's always what it was called. Like that's what before they had the memoir section, it was reality-based work, which was basically.
So is that like slice of life? What they call
No,
slice of life?
It's like
nonfiction. So like Tetris,
Zoe's book.
like
So
Zoe's
March.
book. Like
Zoe's book.
March,
Okay.
Zoe's book, or
Okay.
the Tetris book by Box Brown, like stuff like that. So it's just interesting that they've like split that up a little bit, and then also like I don't know if I looked at the list again, but
I actually love reality comics. I love slice of life comics. Anybody that can tell, I think that's because of Harvey Pekar. Really, just his stories didn't really. They would just end, and they would just be, this is what happened, and you're like, and it took some adjusting, with Harvey Pekar, because there was no buildup. It was just like what happened to him in the elevator or what happened to him standing in the grocery line. And I was like, I love this format. And I was in the early 90s, I was on a real kick, early to mid 90s, of collecting nothing but people's stories that they would tell. I just thought it was really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That anything could be a comic book story.
I agree. Kristen hates comics with no ending. I love them. I love open-ended, like artsy fartsy, like real endings.
Like a lot of the European comics I've read.
You don't like them?
No, because there's never an ending.
Well, like the tower? How the tower broke into a different reality awful, and then just stopped?
that was bad in every way for me.
Yeah.
But people love that.
Yeah, some people do. Some people love a lot of stuff like that. I mean, like myself. I mean, I like movies like that too. I like
I can't do that. And it's wasted 2.5 hours on this movie and then just have an ending. What are we doing?
See, and I can walk away from it loving it, but then also I love her not loving it too, because then we get to have that discussion of her being like, what did we watch? And I'm like, oh, it was great. And she's like, why? It's like, well, nothing happened. And it's like, I know, it was great.
Oh my gosh, I would love to hear a discussion like that. We need to make a show of that. You guys need to watch a movie like in the morning that Reid will like and Kristen won't, and then don't say anything, and then I'll just turn the channel over to you so we can hear that discussion, because it sounds awesome.
We could do that with comics too, very easily.
Okay.
You can hand me comics that like don't have endings that you love, and I'll be like,
I mean, case in point, like I didn't hate the Plutona ending.
That's not a case in point because I read that like 10 years ago.
No, I know, but like at the time when I read it, and I was like, hey, I enjoyed this. You were like, that ending. That's like all you texted me, all caps. That ending. Are you serious? Really?
You should have Reid Downriver People and see what he thinks of it.
Gosh. Yeah, you should.
You should, yeah.
Read that garbage.
That was the trauma that the three of us shared on the same day. The minister and I and Kristen, we all shared that on the same day. We all had the same reaction. It was awesomely awful.
I'm sure I've heard you tell me about that one, but I don't remember. It's like
I think he should read it right after this. So I've heard it's the 4th trimester that's the roughest. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
3 months of screaming, crying, and then when they sleep through the night, you start to panic. Like, she didn't make any noise. What's wrong with her? We have to run in there. She's sleeping quietly. Oh, it's okay. Oh, I'm going to read the call now. We'll be back when I get a break. Okay, Bar.
Speaking of endings.
Is that your review?
Yep.
Kristen's review of Nicole. Speaking of
dear.
endings.
Well, it does not say volume 1 on it, which makes me worried.
Melissa Fumero was here directing a show once, and I missed it. My unappreciative colleagues worked with her instead. That blows. Okay, so this was back when Patty was here. Okay. The current Outsiders comic from Dawn of DC is amazing. It's mainly a Batwoman book, and I can't wait for it to come out in trade paperback. Thank you for that. I will read it. I love Batwoman, and that's good to know. Oh, I'll tell her that. Yeah, too late. Yes, Kenneth, I've been loving that book. It's also a secret book for another series. That's The Outsiders. Wink. Booster, tell me in my Discord who it's a secret book for, or you can tell us. Maybe she's watching the stream and saw Kristen calling her out. That was 20 minutes ago when Patty
Patty's an
walked in.
author person.
Oh, the author person.
It's funny.
Oh, well, then Kristen won't be happy. I sent her even more money. She apologized a million times and had more anxiety about it than me. I was just like, whoopsie, LOL. Okay, Kristen's right. This is a ongoing con.
Thank you.
This is a long con.
It's a long
She's
con.
probably done it to 20 other people, and it's going to her burner phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kristen's.
Freddie.
Oh, wait. I even have a way to tell you about this. Don't mess with this. She
Freddie,
is
you
right.
do you. I'm not going to be unhappy, but I'm just letting you know. There's a situation happening here. It's not normal.
Also, here's my code for OPB, and here's my code for OmniDog Sit OPB. So there's my codes. Oh, we could probably have some hot takes going on here.
We can pull up the Eisner list and I'll just initial reaction hot takes. I'm just going to make everyone mad or sad or just be like, I don't read anything.
Let's see. I'm surprised I don't pay attention. What? He's a national treasure. He's the world's treasure.
I wouldn't disagree with that, but
It was Chris Pine in The Princess Diaries, Reid, not Ryan Gosling.
No.
Chris Pine was that really annoying kid?
No. No, it's Ryan Gosling.
I have no idea.
Oh, this is going to...
Yeah, pull out your phone, search, go for it. I don't have the hack.
I already Googled it, so...
Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor. Jim Carrey's a con man.
no.
Great, hilarious, not that dark. What happened?
Oh.
Are you wrong or right?
You're
wrong?
So, I am wrong. It is Chris Pine. I was not thinking of the Sir Nicholas part in that. I was thinking of the cool kid, which is actually Eric Von Detten.
I love it.
Oh.
And I do get Ryan Gosling and Eric Von Detten mixed up all the time.
I don't even know who Eric Von Detten is, so...
He was Brink.
Yeah, he was in Brink.
Brink.
Probably don't remember that Disney Channel original movie from the 90s.
About inline skating, Soul Skaters.
I mean, I thought your daughter may have watched it. I loved it.
No. No, she did see the Princess. I saw the Princess Diary first one, and then there was a second one. I think Kelly and I saw both of those.
I did meet the lead singer of Rooney once, who is in the Princess Diaries.
Robert Schwartzman.
And I said, hey, you were great in Princess Diaries. And there were young girls behind me who didn't even know who they were. And they were like, oh my God. And then they started freaking out. It was funny.
Where was this?
It was at a Jonas Brothers concert.
Wow, Joe Bros.
Yeah, they opened for Joe Bros. I was like, this is so weird. I have to go.
You saw the most iconic Jonas Brothers tour. Demi Lovato.
That was one.
Oh, that was a different. Oh, that was okay.
There's a different one where Demi
see.
Lovato opened. Avril Lavigne also opened for them, and I was a huge Avril Lavigne.
How many times have you seen Joe Bros?
Just the 2 times.
But both stacked.
Yeah, but
lineups.
great lineups.
Man,
Yeah.
Wow.
you've lived a life.
Yeah. I do like the Joker, obviously.
You've lived a life. I haven't read this yet, but I've heard great things about Tom King's Wonder Woman, and I've heard great things about Kelly Thompson Birds of Prey, so I'm eager for those to get collected. I actually have seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I liked it.
I loved it.
Yeah. I thought it was really good. The art in Transformers is great. I'm thinking of reading it. ... I thought Transformers is okay. ...
Hmm.
Hot take. ... Oh, Deadpool and Wolverine is $32 near me for just standard IMAX and during a weeknight. No 3D, no Dolby, no special popcorn bucket or matching necklace either. Shaking my damn effing head. Also, hey everyone. Rant first, salutations later.
A lot.
Thank you for your sacrifice. Transformers Deluxe any day now. You are quite welcome. I was bullied. I was internet bullied into getting that book. Internet bullies. My local theater in Northeast Ohio, Atlas Cinemas, recently shut down. So sad. I think you can get ready for other theaters shutting down soon now too, because it's not just COVID. It's not just pandemic principle now where the movie gets released on streaming first, but I feel like there's hardly any separation now. Well, there's a little for some, but somebody earlier in the chat just said Furiosa was going on to streaming next month, didn't they? Or is that pay-per-view? Huh.
I mean, technically, streaming and like pay-per-view are the line is kind of blurred because you can rent it from like Amazon Prime
Yeah.
at any time, or you can buy it digitally. So like you can, and then sometimes it goes to a service included.
Yeah.
But
we weren't going to pay $20 for the Fall Guys. The Fall Guy. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't find anything, and I'll just say $20 for the two of us. That's $10 a piece. Plus, we're in air-conditioned, can pause it to go to the bathroom, get food, blah, blah, blah. It's worth it. I think I may have talked myself into it. There you go. That's how weird I am. Thank you.
That's how they get the money.
We did it. That's how we did it.
Okay. Was talking about the book she was missing earlier, In a Box in the Closet. I think that should be the name of your next
the Nancy book. I bet.
Okay. What a weird specific comment.
I'm gonna stick up for Larry. Don't say he's weird on the air.
Oh, he is weird, but I meant that comment in particular, not him. But yeah, he knows that.
That is my partner for tomorrow's book club, which is Out of the Blue by Garth Ennis. 2 volumes tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Reid, would you consider offering your mini comics digitally?
Keep telling you.
Yes, Chris.
Oh.
Kristen has mentioned this to me multiple times, and then I literally just keep forgetting to put something together for it. So, yes.
Why don't you have a call out for Chris to email you?
Yeah, Chris, will you email me?
What's your email address?
At reidwired@gmail.com and remind me, and I will get to it.
You could, you were talking about making a specific bundle just for Chris too.
Yeah, no, because I got to figure out the best way to do a digital one, but I can figure something out for you, Chris, specifically. And then if it works well, then I may be able to, I'll put it together for everybody if anybody wants to do that. I'm just bad at doing that. So,
Kristen,
sorry,
I'm writing right now to look for your YouTube chat money.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube super chat, because I never look at my channel for anything. So I never go into it to see like into the analytics. So I'll have to figure out how to get to the super chat and find out how much money that they ended up letting you have from those nice super chats that people did for you.
Sounds good.
That blurb is towards me and very fine. Haha. Was that the blurb that I'm way behind. Anyone can vote for Ringo. If you work in the comics on any level, you can vote in the Eisners.
That's right.
Do it, Reid.
Okay.
Bang was submitted to Eisners, Ignatz, and Ringo. I voted for Pee Pee Poo Poo. I just picked up both issues of Pee Pee Poo Poo.
Well, there's actually 3, Chris.
Yeah, the boobs one, right? 5. Wait. What? 80085. Speaking of Harvey, I got my collected edition of Goiter in the mail a couple days ago.
Oh, the collected?
He's
Yeah.
so nice, right? I like touching it a lot.
It was so light.
It's over there.
Is it still over there?
Yeah, it's in that sack. I kept it out for you.
Oh, thanks.
Here, let's go into the other room because I think I can
Grab
get
yours, Reid. You're right there. It's
Let me go.
so nice and floppy. I love it.
And
I
it's got a
love
good. Did you get the book plate?
I mean, he signed it, but and
Yeah,
sketched
the
it. There's
signed-
no book plate.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. The little cute little sketchy.
Oh yeah, it does feel good. He
It's
said
so
about a book.
light.
I love it so much. It's like newspaper, right?
And yeah, I love the paper.
Let's stay in
Smells
here
good.
for a sec. Oh, I already pulled a muscle. This is 65. You kneel down and it's an issue. Let's see. Goiter. And then I got a book plate. I did not get a sketch. I got a book plate that's actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it. That's cool. Yeah.
I think this
Let's
is
see.
a little cooler, but
They're both cool.
He's in water. He's all wet.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
brown.
Okay, now we can see it. That's good. So he sketched in your book. That's cool. I don't know. This has a sticky back to it, but I don't know where it would go because there's nothing
like
blank.
blank page. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of tricky. You just have that. You're stuck
I'm just
with
going
it.
to be happy that I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the other issue. Okay, nothing hurts. Okay.
Harvey's asking where Reid got his from. I ordered that from Josh himself for Reid.
That's where I got mine from
Really?
Josh himself. Secret headquarters?
No, from Josh's web store.
Josh
feel like-
Bettinger's website.
Yeah. Where did I get this from? Booster and Harvey? Those two guys would know because it was.
Your book plate said secret headquarters.
Yeah. Isn't that his? Yeah. Isn't that his website? That's not his website. Is that the
No.
publisher?
No, I think that's a
That's
store.
a comic shop.
Yeah, it's a comic shop, and
Oh, that's where I got mine from. Floating World Comics.
yeah.
Okay. Beyond Carolyn Cash and Bill Griffith categories, there's almost no category where I feel anyone nominated. What was Bill Griffith nominated for?
For the biography of Ernie Bushmiller, right? Yeah, for the Creating Nancy biography he did.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
I believe that's. I think
Bill
so.
Griffith. Okay.
But yeah, I remember. I liked that one.
Bill
I liked that.
Griffith.
I'm pulling up the noms.
Bio of
We could still do that whole show on it.
What whole show on what?
We were talking about doing a whole show on the Eisner nominations because Reid had a lot of hot takes.
Yeah, when on the day they came out.
Oh.
We had a lot to talk about at the time.
Kelly Thompson and her work got nominated 5 times. That's awesome in my book. I'm voting for Bill Griffith over Zoe. His book is much better than Zoe's Hack Slash. I haven't read either. Best continuing is literally just 4 DC books and 1 Image book.
It's a bummer.
It's coming back to me now. so I'm looking at
Oh,
the list
okay.
as well.
Yeah, I did love Days of Sand, and I do like reality stuff. It was a bit that didn't work. Bill Griffith's The Story of Ernie Bushmiller is in the reality-based category, and I'm voting for it. Is this really cycle if it's not all in caps? I feel he's
it's
not
only 35% in caps, yeah.
Yeah, you're not concentrating. I don't really think this is cycle. 3 of those 4 DC books are incredible, and the other being pretty fun. Hope of the Eisners to change. If you get nomination for digital, you can't get it for anything else. So best web can't get best writer or even humor. Maybe against the entire field comics, they aren't top 5. I don't know. They're really good. I wonder what Kristen and Reid would think of My Dinner with Andre, one of my all-time favorites. I hated that movie.
Love to hear you say that. I don't want to watch it. I haven't seen it, but I don't know.
For the longest time, I had never seen the movie. I had only, one of my favorite bits is in the fantastic film Waiting for Guffman. There's a scene where he's has this weird Hollywood memorabilia store, and he sells the action figures of My Dinner with Andre. And he's just like, you can recreate your own scene with the guys. And he's like, hi, how are you? I'm good. This fish is cold. And it's so good.
Action figures from that awful movie. That's the one I've seen Best in Show.
Okay.
I mean, we own Best in Show. We liked it so much.
Great.
And then there's Waiting for Guffman.
Spinal Tap, of course.
Spinal Tap. Yeah, I'm seeing it multiple times.
A Mighty Wind.
That's a Spinal Tap movie, though, isn't it?
No,
It's not?
That's a guess.
I saw that one.
That's technically Spinal Tap is in it because literally Harry Shearer, McKean.
These are Christopher Guest movies.
Yeah,
he directs them.
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah,
Spinal Tap.
That was Rob Reiner. Yeah,
but that's the only one he did with Reiner. But they're all that similar style. And then Christopher Guest writes a lot of them. Some of them with Eugene Levy, but most of them.
What was the other Chris? I feel like there was
he did one about films called For Your Consideration. That one kind of missed the mark by a lot of people, but there's some really great lines in it and some really, really good stuff. But yeah, Waiting for Guffman has always been my favorite.
Maybe we should watch that tonight.
Have you watched through Community, Jess?
Sorry?
Have you watched through Community?
The TV show Community?
Oh, I know. I bought the DVD set for it because I heard there were a bunch of things that were going to get pulled from streaming. So
it's like one of my all-time favorite shows. You have to watch it. It's so great. Read it.
Okay.
I love it.
I
But
got
there's
the
a whole
box
My Dinner
set.
with Andre episode. You remember that?
There's a My Dinner with Andre episode of that where they try to, yeah.
I remember this. I was getting my hair cut by this personal family friend that set up. This was 1982 or whenever it came out, 83. I can't remember. Probably 82. And I had just seen Chariots of Fire. That was the same year. And I was saying, oh gosh, I really love Chariots of Fire. And she said, you need to see My Dinner with Andre. This is one of the best movies I've ever seen. I'm like, oh, and I went by myself. And I said, okay. And I came out of there and I was like, I'm never getting my hair cut by her again. That was ridiculous.
I love the comparison of someone being like, "Oh, you love Chariots of Fire."
No, she was saying she thought
Oh, okay.
everybody, the buzz was Chariots of Fire was the movie of the year, and she's like, no,
Mm.
the movie of the year is My Dinner with Andre. Wow. Here's Jaggernaut. How's it going, Jaggernaut?
Hello.
Bar is right. Oh, we're talking about.
Yeah, the Chris. Now, yes, Bar, you were right. I am sorry.
Brink,
Yeah.
Brink. There's lots of Brink. I know. Yeah, Booster's a big ska fan.
I wrote
I
a song on my band's last album about Brink.
Yeah, it's true.
I did.
I like that one.
I did.
Okay, wait. Bar's back at 209. I hated woman number 9 because Steve Trevor sucks and that relationship is so incredibly boring. Okay.
Got him.
Maybe that's his superpower. He doesn't shut up. The Sovereign. It's a digital pay-per-view. Furiosa isn't confirmed yet. Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Who doesn't like Scooby-Doo?
Specifically, Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Oh, yes, I am totally weird. Well, I am too, Larry. That's why we get along so well.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman is my book of the year. Here it is. Reid Wired at gmail.com.
That's it.
If you want to buy any books.
Yeah, let us
Email.
know. I've got a PDF of all of the Marvel Omnis. I'm still going through indie stuff.
Booster's such a big fan. He owns one of 20 copies of Sample.
Well, thank you, Booster. I'm glad it made you laugh and not like cringe and then throw it or something like that.
I have my copy over in the stack of indie comics that I'm going to be reading. Maybe I should read it sooner.
I will say. I mean, it's 12 pages.
It's quick.
It's a quick one.
My dad actually took home his copy last night.
Yeah. Against our better judgment.
You're like,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that is. You are weird. If you wanted to read that, Kristen's mom wanted to read it too.
Yeah, she was like, "We'll read it. We're not in front of you." I was like, "Okay."
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow.
She was like, "We know what happens." All right.
That's what she said.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like your mom. I like your mom and dad. I haven't met your mom, but I like her already.
Yeah, they're all right. No, they're great.
The backups in Wonder Woman are also really good. Usually backups are crap. What are all these little Atilde thingies?
At the internet.
What did Patty think of Everything Everywhere All at Once? I don't know that she saw it. I think I saw that with my movie buddy. I loved that movie. I also think Michelle Yeoh's awesome, and she's, she's one of my movie crushes, along with Anya Joy Taylor, whatever her name is, Furiosa. My goiter is in the mail.
Nice.
That needs to be a quote. James, somehow we need to make that some type of blurb for the back.
Yes,
maybe that's the back.
Someone clip the audio of that for Jess.
Yeah.
And just say, "My goiter is in the mail."
My goiter is in the mail. Something. So it wasn't that weird in context. You don't have to defend yourself, Larry. I will defend you.
No, we get it. We
Also,
get
we
it.
don't have to tell the internet about our situation, but okay.
Yeah, they do. We just told them about it. We're moving books so we can have room for the
Moving them into
baby.
his house.
Oh
we
yeah, they
need to
got
have a goiter show for how long we've been talking about it. Yeah.
honestly.
Reid has to be there.
I
It'll
read
be a-
all the ones that Cycle sent me, and I enjoyed them.
That will be the book that I will read and then give it to Kristen for her to read, and she will have opinions, and then we'll do.
I do want to read it. It feels so nice.
I don't think she will enjoy it at all.
Really? I think she might. I liked it.
Well, usually I'm wrong when I say I don't think she's going to enjoy something, and then she reads it and she's like, I loved this. Or she's like, this was great. Like, I thought that about Wolfable Oath.
Yeah, I really like that. I like Pee Pee Poo Poo.
You were like 3 stars, Pee Pee Poo Poo.
I still liked it.
I know, but
I just didn't.
It's still
I didn't love it like you.
Yeah, that's right.
What have you read recently, Kristen, that you've liked? What comic?
Let me check my Goodreads.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do.
I don't have a memory at this point in time, so.
All the blood from your brain is getting used by that child in you.
Yeah. Anything
Pregnancy
more than
head,
3
it's
everything
called.
is
Looking. I'm looking.
There you go. That you can't. You don't show that. That's not a comic.
Okay.
She had 1 5-star book. It's a children's book. It's like an illustrated kids book.
Oh.
Right. I read Nothing Special Volume 2, which is Katie Cook's upcoming second volume of her webcomic. It's about like magic and stuff. It's fun.
Ooh,
love that.
I like magic.
Yeah, I think you would like it. It's really fun. The first volume's already out. Let's see. I'm looking for something you may know.
Yeah.
The sequel to Tilly Walden and Tegan and Sarah's High School I read called Crush. Of course, I love that.
That's the Tegan and Sarah book.
Yeah, that's the one that comes out in October.
And Tilly illustrates it.
Yes,
but it's written by Tegan and Sarah.
Yes.
Okay, and
it's about their life.
Oh, and you're saying the complete collection comes out?
No,
or
the second one. The second volume.
The second one.
Yeah. You showed that last time you were on the show.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Council of Frogs.
Yeah. Remember that frog book?
Yeah, she read that frog book. She gave that 5 stars.
So he just doesn't remember. Why are you acting like he's gonna remember?
What?
He doesn't remember the frog book. Look at him.
What frog book?
See?
Fine.
Council of Frogs sounds familiar to me. Did we discuss it last show or something?
According to him, we did.
Last show you did. I remember because you guys were trying to, because there was the giant Who's on First Three Stooges bit that you guys did where you were like, where is it? It's on this press. Wait, what press?
That's right.
Like something press.net. And you were like, wait, what? No, side press. And it was a whole bit that went on for like 15 minutes. So that's what I remember.
We're great together, Kristen. We're just funny.
It's true. It was, I mean, I remember that. I wasn't on that show. I was just a casual viewer.
I do remember that now. Yeah, the frog book. How do you rate the goiter book plate versus the hate book plate? I can actually, why don't we'll do a visual because I might as well do the show from the other room because that's where all the really interesting stuff is. Okay, here's the goiter. And hate is right here. Okay. Where'd I put the book plate? Here it is. Okay. You be the judge. There we go. Okay, I'm okay. This was for an expensive hate collection.
The infamous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there it is.
And this was for an inexpensive paperback collection. So you tell me which one's better? Still the loser.
Always the loser.
Loser. P bag. The only thing that would make this better if it was really on a Holiday Inn pad of paper,
Mhm.
because that's what it feels like. I
Might as well be.
almost threw it away with the receipt, the invoice. So there you go. The internet can vote right now. Which one's better? Good question, Harvey. Josh had sold out by the time Jess ordered, so he got the secret headquarters one. Okay. Secret Headquarters is a great comic shop, I think, in LA that also sells Simon Hanselman's signed books sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I think they also do. I think Secret Headquarters is where. What's his place?
I want to put box cycle. What?
Tom Neely does like a Permanent Damage. Permanent Damage is the name of the show. He does like an underground comics themed like 1 day little comic show that they do. I think it's Secret Headquarters in LA.
I have to. Okay, wait. Where's my copy of Sample? There it is. I'm going to read this afterwards. So then we can talk about it on. Maybe this should be the book club book for tomorrow.
Well, Larry can't use any of the scans.
Scan the cover.
He can scan the cover and that's it.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Wow. You're having your father and mother-in-law read that?
I'm not having them. They
volunteered.
Yeah, they requested. My parents, on the other hand, were not interested. Which is fine.
I really like the Community episode inspired by my dinner with Andre.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked. Waiting for Guffman is so GD funny. Okay. Non-5 books. Blah, 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 blah. Community is my favorite network TV show of all time. Possibly just my favorite show ever.
So good.
I mean, it gave us the best banger song.
Oh, it's in my head already.
Ever. Getting rid of Britta. Getting rid of the bee.
She's a GDB.
No, I'm gonna sing. She's a GDB. That's the best.
Maybe that's what Kelly and I will watch next after Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
It's so good.
Let's rewatch that.
We should.
We're gonna rewatch Community now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna hook up to my microphone because I keep going back and forth. Wow.
There's the blurb. If I ever reprint it, it's gonna say, "Wow, OmniDog."
Holy crap! And there is only, I believe, I have all of your published works. The only thing I have digitally, and I actually don't think I want it physically. What book do you think that is?
I think Rock and Roll Terrorist, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, not because it was poorly written. I mean, it was well written and well illustrated, but the subject matter himself. Yeah. I don't. I
get it.
That could go in the Omar box, so that when I die, Omar would be called to, like, make sure he didn't see it.
Maybe we'll throw Sample in there.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. Yeah, from what I just saw. Sorry, I had to take some medicine, some pills. Punk rock. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Because did I put that in the? Oh, that's what I put in the name of the show. The thumbnail, by the way, is by Reid. He is the person on the other side of OmniCat. For those of you that don't know, that is Mr. OmniCat.
It's true. I should have put that on my business card.
Yeah.
Man, I got new business cards coming, and I should have put Mr. OmniCat.
That's a missed opportunity.
Really
Yeah.
is.
Let's see. The only punk rock anecdote that I have right now is that after 40 years, I just discovered that Black Flag's the first 4 years is now on vinyl. I've only had it as a cassette that I could only listen to through my Walkman that is 45 years old, but now it's on vinyl. So I'm trying not to buy much vinyl, but I gotta get that. That's my favorite Black Flag. Is the first
I have an original pressing of that. Like it was on vinyl back in the day. Yeah.
Really?
I think it was harder to come by, and it's one that my parents got it for me a birthday at some point, but that was like the third Black Flag record I had, because I got the Wasted Again comp that's like kind of like the first. It's more than the first 4 years. And then
wait. Okay, keep going.
I'll go find it. You want to talk?
No, then everyone will leave me.
Yeah, it's the first. Yeah, Wasted Again has like it was like a best of type thing, but farther than the first 4 years. Because it went through to a little bit like through more Rollins stuff. It had a lot of the Ron stuff, had TV Party. I can't remember. That was the first Black Flag record I got.
Party. Wait. What is happening here? Oh, here it is. I have the Everything Went Black.
Okay, gotcha.
Everything Went Black.
Yeah.
Gimme, don't care, white minority, no values, revenge, depression, clocked in, police story, wasted. Gimme.
He's gonna go find that record real quick.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't need it. Maybe this is this. It's Everything Went Black. It's 2 albums. But this looks like it actually has wait. Oh, I'll tell you what it doesn't have. Nervous Breakdown. Louie. Okay, that is what I need. Yeah, Nervous Breakdown is my favorite song by them. And that's why it's not on this. So I think I need to get. I was saying Nervous Breakdown's my favorite song by them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not on this. Everything else is pretty much on this. Like, gimme, white minority, wasted, jealous. There's a few. There's like 3. Oh, it's 3 different people singing gimme.
Yeah, there's like a lot like. So this was the first Black Flag record I got.
Wasted Again. Okay. And what's on it?
It's got like Wasted, TV Party, 6-Pack, I Don't Care, I've Had It, Jealous Again, Slip It In, Annihilate This Week, Loose Nut, Gimme, Louie, and Drinking and Driving. So it's a weird, like, it's like not, I would maybe not say a best of, but
it's like a lot of early Rollins.
Yeah, it's got a lot of early Rollins, but what I liked about it is at the time, because this was like the first one, so I didn't know very much, but on the back, like all of the lyrics fit right here, which I thought was awesome, but then it also gives you, it says who's playing on each one. And in my early, like, minimal knowledge of Black Flag, I was like, wait, this one, okay, so there's like half a different lineup for like half of these songs. It's like, okay, this one has Henry, this one has Robo, this one has Duke. Like it was just different. And I was like, I didn't even know, like I didn't understand any of that. It was so early. So I thought that was really cool. And then, but yeah, here's the first 4 years.
Damn, I didn't know that. I thought it was only a tape. I can't wait to get it now.
It's like, yeah, this, I'm pretty sure my parents are like, I'm not that into like original pressing stuff, but my dad is like super into it. And I'm pretty sure this was an 83 pressing. But
Wow.
Now that I'm looking at
I worked in a record store at the time and we didn't have that.
But I don't know if it may not be an 83. I know it's a later, it's an early pressing for sure. But my parents told me they made a big deal out of that because I don't make that big of a deal out of early pressing stuff. But
I didn't like that.
Oh yeah, thanks. Sorry. But yeah.
I will be reading sample later tonight. Wish me luck. Larry, you're doing this to yourself. Nobody's asking you to do this.
And review during the book show tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, I'll read it too. We'll both review it during the book show tomorrow. Okay, so Out of the Blue by Garth Ennis and sample.
People will tune
in
for that.
Goodness.
Sorry?
People will tune in for that, right?
Yeah, now we have the hook. Okay,
Jeff,
awesome.
You've said your favorite Black Flag record is Damaged, right?
Well, now it's going to be the first 4 years.
Well, sure. Can you count a comp, like, or can you count a best, like technically a best of? Would you count that as there?
Is the first 4 years a best of, or what they? Well, I guess it is kind of a best of.
It's a best of the first 4 years. I mean, there's a ton of work. There's a ton of stuff on it, and it goes all the way up through Damaged. So
yeah.
But the cool thing is, I believe, it's got Damaged on. Oh, it's got Dez doing some of the songs from Damaged. Dez Cadena doing it instead of Rollins, which is what's cool.
He's my favorite Black Flag vocalist.
Really, Dez is?
Yeah, which is I think that's probably why I like Circle Jerk so much. Because
that's Keith.
That's Keith.
Yeah.
Wait, who did Nervous Breakdown on
that's
that?
Keith. Yeah, Keith.
Okay, I'm not a Dez fan. I mean, I like Dez, but Keith's my favorite.
Well, Dez was never like Dez only recorded. I'm doing so much punk rock research right now for a book I'm working on, so like all this is so fresh in my brain. But Dez joined as a vocalist, and then they recorded a whole version of Damaged with him doing the vocals, but they didn't like it, and so Dez moved to guitar when they brought in Rollins. So there's like a whole bootleg version of Damaged that you can find sometimes that's Damaged with Dez. And so it's like all alternate takes of it, which is neat. And that's what's like, I think on the first 4 years, that's the only stuff that they officially released with Dez doing vocals. Because he later, for stuff after that.
Afterwards?
Well, Keith just did the Nervous Breakdown EP. And maybe I can't remember. I think he.
This is important research for your book now.
Yeah, I'm not doing as much Black Flag stuff for it, but it's just like in my research for other stuff, I've been reading a ton about the Minutemen, and so with reading stuff about the Minutemen, I'm learning a lot about early SST stuff because Minutemen were the second release on SST ever. The Paranoid
Nichols on the Dime.
Oh, such a good record.
Yeah.
It's so perfect. And like literally like one of the most tragic stories of music.
It was like 1985 when they lost D Boon, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's devastating. And then like Mike Watt is great if you hear Mike Watt talk about stuff now, because he's just he got to play in the Stooges. In like the last iteration of Iggy and the Stooges, Mike Watt was the bassist for him.
This is the book I'd love to blurb for.
Okay.
Your punk rock book. send me an ARC
I will
And
do that. Once when I have it.
You could
digitally,
probably-
and then I can blurb it.
No, I mean you could probably announce it. Haven't you found out something about
I mean, yeah, I guess I
It's on
can,
the
I can
website.
kind of announce it. It's essentially it's a follow up to Hardcore Anxiety. It's that's what I'm working on now. So similar format as Hardcore Anxiety, just continuing the story and then with different bands and stuff. So I'm not talking about any of the same bands that I talked about in Hardcore Anxiety. So that's why like Black Flag is not talked about in the next book because I talked about them twice in the first book. But I didn't talk about the Minutemen, so I'm going to talk about the Minutemen. I'm going to talk about Gorilla Biscuits and Youth of Today and a bunch of stuff like that.
Can you talk about the name?
It's called Hardcore Happiness.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, so it's the journey of finding happiness through punk and aggressive music, which is fun. So that's what I've
Okay,
been
so
working on.
You're not doing the history of punk. It's your
No.
research for this book.
Research, yeah, for these little, because like, and yeah, something that I've learned a lot from since Hardcore Anxiety, because that was really only like the second comic I really ever did in a lot of ways. So I've learned a lot more about research, storytelling, and drawing. My art style is much better now. So like a lot of things have transformed. So I'm going through a lot more research on the band stuff. I don't want it to just be like, here's a brief Wikipedia entry essentially of this band. It's like, so I'm trying to get deep down, like listening to interviews, and I got a bunch of zine anthologies that I've been reading through and like reading these old interviews of all these people like just talking about different punk stuff and just really interesting like info like that. So it's a lot of work, but it's been great. I'm a little over 3/4 of the way done, which I'm trying to finish it before the baby is here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I've got two
That's the real
deadlines going right now. But with that, yeah, I was going to ask you about the Minutemen because I assumed you being an SST person, you probably loved the Minutemen.
I did. Yeah, I did, and I do.
No other band like them.
No.
Just
No.
that's and just like breaking all of the weird rules and just so fascinating.
Did they experience a resurgence of popularity with Jackass?
Not really, because no one knows. Like,
Yeah.
like the people. Well, because it's just, and that was like that when I first heard the Minutemen. I heard that I didn't know that they did that song. I was just listening through Double Nickels on the Dime because someone told me to, and then it gets to that song, and I'm like, wait, that's that's them.
That's
and then
the
it's like
Jackass song?
that they did the Jackass song, and like, and it's but yeah, and because nothing else sounds like that too. Like that song,
Right.
like no song sounds alike with the Minutemen.
Every song's different. That's what I loved about Double Nickels on the Dime.
Well, also 45 songs on a double LP. I mean, that's insane. Like
I know.
And it's great because we never would have gotten that. That came out the same year as Zen Arcade. So like SST put out 2 double albums that year, both full of just insane fast music.
Husker's best. Oh, Husker was like the only band faster than them was Bad Brains, I think.
I would agree with that. Yeah, for sure. Bad Brains are the fastest in just like and most technical, fastest, and then stop perfectly on a dime. Like just musicality of Bad Brains is insane.
Yeah. And then I love how it would go into dub. The next song would be like this super dub song. I'm like, I love this band.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then their mentality and like the PMA, just the way that they operated as a band. They taught so many people how to operate. Like, I mean, Ian MacKaye wouldn't have done half of the stuff with Minor Threat that they ended up doing, or it wouldn't have grown into Fugazi the way it did if it weren't for the Bad Brains.
So I think you have another story in you. Like everything you just said is interesting about talking about the Minutemen and Bad Brains and Husker Du. all the stuff you just said, I think that's people would read that.
I've
And-
wanted to, like, I'd love to do a whole book purely on the Minutemen. I would love to do that because I think that story, and just truthfully, because that the story of the Minutemen is purely about just friendship, and like that these three, specifically these two people, loved each other so much and had the most intense loving friendship ever. Like it's literally like Frodo and Sam. Like they were that close. Like they were just so supportive and loving to each other. And they also just made the weirdest music that didn't fit into any box. I would love to do a Minutemen book, but the hard part with some of this, it's like if they're getting rights for certain stuff is tough, and then also just pitching it. You know, it's a lot of work and a lot of research. But there's not a lot of Minutemen stuff out there that's just the Minutemen. Like I read 2 years ago, there's the Corporate Rock Sucks book that's the full story of SST Records. And it's really good. I listened to it, but it's really, really good because it goes in depth through everything, and it goes through chronologically, like as they're releasing the records. So you get a lot about why does the Minutemen record sound like this at this time? Why did Black Flag not release any music for like almost 4 years for a chunk there because they were going through a lawsuit, and like all of these things that's just really interesting and fascinating. And then also that bands like the Descendants, Meat Puppets, Husker Du, all kind of, some of them sort of retracted their back catalog from SST because they didn't like that they didn't think they were getting the appropriate amount of money.
Oh, interesting.
Stuff like that. Like it's interesting. I think Bob Mould's book talks a little bit about that with Husker Du, which I read a couple years ago. But I mean, yeah, I would love to do. I could do a whole series of these books of just all these. People. But
yeah, because I thought all that stuff was interesting. What you just said about how the Bad Brains influenced Discord Records, Ian MacKaye.
Had you seen the American Hardcore documentary?
No. Is it good?
It's really good. It's older. I think it came out in probably like 04, 05, but it's the definitive like history of American hardcore starting. And so it interviews everybody from everyone who's in Minor Threat, people in the Cro-Mags, people, HR, all of the Bad Brains, a lot of SSD. They talk to like, they have like the official SSD reunion happens on film there, where they hadn't been in a room together for like 20 years and they just showed up and talked to each other. It's just, it's really interesting. And a really cool documentary. I'm trying to think. I don't know. It used to be on YouTube for free, so you may be able to find it.
Okay. I'll look for it.
That's on there, and I think so is the Minutemen documentary. The We Jam Econo documentary is on, I think, on YouTube for free as well.
I am in such a mood now to listen to Double Nickels on the Dime. Minutemen doc.
It's so good, yeah. Yeah, We Jam Econo is the name of that documentary.
Okay.
Documentary.
Thank you. Next Bang Book, I'm sending just a book plate from a hotel. Good. That would be great. This is his IG, and that's his name. There it is. Superb. If you purchase a physical copy, Josh makes a wonderful drawing. That is true. Here's book 2 of Josh's book. Wait, what? Oh, it's in the back. Yeah. Oh, inside of each book. Yeah. There's the focus on Jess, not Great House. Jess. Okay. There, I plugged and I told Josh, and I will tell you, Reid, that
Yes.
I sent those books to Mike Allred together,
Oh,
yours and Josh's. I doubt I'm going to hear from him about them, but I also don't doubt that he's going to look at them and get back to you, because in that interview I did with him, he was emphatic about how the early mentorship he got from people in the industry helped him so much.
Mhm.
So if you guys don't hear from him in the next few months, I could be talked into giving him a little extra push. I know he's super busy.
Mhm.
And so I want to give him time, but I also don't want those books to get lost in the shuffle.
Sure.
So he would reach out to you guys. I don't see a reason for him to reach out to me.
Mhm.
But I still want to sort of, I don't want to back out completely in case I can somehow help. Like, I don't want it to be a year from now and I'll go, oh, I wonder if Mike ever got to those books.
Sure. Well, I mean, yeah, no, and I understand. I mean, the amount of books, even in just like the subject matter of a lot of the books that I do, I send a ton of copies out to people and never hear back. And that's fine. Some people I do. I mean, like, I think we both told our Ian Mackay stories last time I was on, but yeah, both, I heard back from Ian and like heard back from Henry. And so like some people are super nice and will say something back. And then sometimes they don't. And it's also just like, they're busy. They're traveling.
Yeah. He's super nice. So
Yeah.
I would think that he's busy is probably the issue.
Mhm.
So I just want to, I want to sort of stay in the loop. And I just don't want it to get lost in the shuffle.
Sure. Well, I appreciate that. And I really appreciate you passing all those along to him. That's really,
Oh yeah,
really cool of you.
Sure. Wait, there's a bunch of talk in the chat. Something. Oh, Summer Vacation was my favorite of yours.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Booster. I appreciate that. I think it's it's the most recent book. So in a lot of ways, it's my favorite book. But also that was one that took a long time for me to have finally come together. So worked on it for a long time on and off. And so I'm really proud of it.
Are there any 45s of that still available?
Available, yes, I think. They're not like up anywhere for sale. So sometimes if I table at a show or something, I'll just have a couple copies with me.
Because Booster needs to get that if he's a real Reid fan.
He had no way to purchase it at the time when he made his order, because I don't put it up on the website.
Okay.
And that's mainly just because it's supposed to be kind of like a limit. It was super limited and kind of exclusive to the Kickstarter. So I haven't been waiting for
right, baby. Super limited. Never mind. Booster, you can't have it.
But if you email reidwired@gmail.com, he can probably be convinced.
Yeah, if you shoot me an email, then maybe I can. I just don't. Sometimes I'm on the fence about how long stuff has passed before I put exclusive stuff out for everyone, because I want to make sure that people who did pledge more or made a bigger effort to get some of those exclusive things, like they feel like they legitimately I don't want anyone to ever feel like they were swindled in any way.
Yeah, like Freddie just got swindled. Okay, how many movie suggestions is too many just to get under the wire? 10. Why don't you say 10 movie suggestions? Now remember, Patty doesn't like anything dark. She does like comedy. She likes drama, but I don't. I like dramedy. I'm not sitting through some 3-hour drama of something. No. She's not going to like anything fantasy. That's my thing. I want to see Amsterdam, but she wouldn't sit through that. And what was what was the Margot Robbie movie that was set in the 20s about the movie industry?
Babylon.
Was okay, Babylon. Yeah, she wouldn't sit through that. I want to see that.
Does Patty like Where the Heart Is with Natalie Portman?
Say it again.
Where the Heart Is with Natalie Portman. Does Patty like that one? She has a baby in the Walmart.
Where the Heart Is. I don't know that
Yeah.
movie.
For some, I'm laughing because I feel like that movie is such a specific nugget of our relationship that is so weird that just this odd movie with Natalie Portman.
So good. I love it.
And she had a baby in the Walmart.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. She lived in the Walmart for a little bit and had a baby in the Walmart. And
that's before Walmarts were like 24 hours. Like they're not now, but you know, before that,
it's just,
so all the lights would go out.
It's just such a weird.
And she lived in the Walmart for a while.
We quote it
and then
all the time. That's the problem. It's the most obscure movie in the world for us to quote because she names her baby America's Nation.
That's the baby's name is America's Nation.
Yes. America's Nation.
There's a great accent in the.
So she's like, her name's America's Nation. And it's just like she's born in the Walmart. America's Nation. She hates the number 5.
It's very much a drama. That's why I was like, maybe Patty likes it. Also, I feel like it's a mom movie kind of.
It's 100% a mom movie, but we quote it like it's a comedy because it's not. Because she literally is obsessed with 5s. She
that couple that
she looks at a license plate and goes, "No 5s. It's the best license plate. There's no 5s. I don't like 5s."
It's not a comedy because it already sounds funny.
I know.
It's not, but you could watch it like that.
Yeah.
It's great.
Where the Heart Is.
It's literally one of my favorite movies of all time, and I'm not joking.
Really? All right.
Such a weird.
It's up there with Leon the Professional.
Oh, I love that movie. I think I saw that in theater.
Yeah, Leon's great, but like,
what's the through line to all of these movies is Natalie Portman.
Yeah, there was a time in my life I just went through all of the Natalie Portman movies.
I like her a lot. I think she's a really good
treasure,
actress.
just like Sandra Bullock.
Oh, the Heat was so good. She was so good in The Heat. That bar scene where they finally at the end they
it's so good.
I lost my breath. I was laughing so hard at that.
And my favorite New Kid on the Block is in it. Joey McIntyre's in it. Come on.
New Kids on the Block and the Joe Bros somehow marries Captain Scott Punk Deathcore, and they made a baby. There's your book.
Hey,
that's a book.
Who's to say that's not the book?
Sounds like
that's a very honest and true portion of the next book. Is a lot of that literally. Our first meeting, he warned me. She was like, I like One Direction. I was like, I like Creed. We'll get through this together.
Yeah.
Who said I like Creed? You or Kristen?
Me. I love Creed. I unapologetically, unironically love Creed.
Should have worn your hat.
I almost did wear my hat today. I have a hat that says I bleed for Creed.
Everybody's different.
First concert I ever saw.
Really?
Well, first concert that I went to of my I want to see this.
I want to go to that.
That wasn't that Bob Dylan concert we were both at.
I went to Bob Dylan after.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Creed was I was in the 3rd or 4th grade.
Okay.
There was so much fire. There was so much fire. 2 spiral staircases on stage. He had 2 of them. We were in the nosebleeds and some drunk guy yelled at me and said, "Rock on, you man." I remember being like, I'm in 3rd grade and I feel so cool. 3rd grade singing, with arms wide open. So loud, just crying. Oh,
Aria,
so
are you in
awesome.
the chat? Are you hearing this? Aria's always quoting Creed. Did Kristen and Reid watch the John Mulaney show? Everybody's in LA. The old punk segment was epic and so funny.
I have not yet. I believe Freddie. I think did you send me that or somebody sent me that? I think it may have been Freddie. I haven't watched it yet. It's on a list of things to watch because a bunch of people were talking about it.
Oh, here's some more lathering up of Reid. My
Oh.
favorite Reid book is Sad Religion and then probably Summer Vacation, but it's very close. Of course, I haven't read my future favorite, Sample, yet.
I
My
mean,
favorite is still Hardcore Anxiety, but I love Summer Vacation and Sad Religion too. Why are you guys not naming Rock and Roll Terrorist like the most real book ever written? Only Reid dared to put that pen on paper for that book.
People need to buy copies of it.
Yeah, it's not. It didn't sell. Hasn't sold great, as you can imagine.
This gives me a chance to say that Reid's Store Envy is in the description box. Links. There are links to Reid's Store Envy, Kristen's YouTube, Instagram, and their baby registry, which everybody needs to go to. There's a link in there for that because diapers are astonishingly expensive. I just found out. Patty did research on, or told me going through your baby registry. She's like, "Did you know diapers are this?" And I said, "What? No, they are really expensive." And then of course you guys want all the, environmentally friendly ones, which are like 10 times the price of the.
Well,
there's that.
It's not even about the environment for me.
As so much as like they're conscious, health conscious towards the baby as well.
Yeah,
it's like the
you're right. It's not environmental. It's better for the baby.
Yeah, we did Kristen did a huge deep dive and it ruined
I got
it.
scared. Yeah, I mean, there's so many like brands that have formaldehyde in diapers.
I was
like, what?
And it's just like we don't want that.
Plus, we both have really sensitive skin.
Yeah.
So
it's like this baby's
gonna
have baby sensitive skin, and then it's gonna have super baby sensitive skin. If it has red hair, it's gonna be paler than all get out.
33 years ago, when Junior was a baby, I don't think we had any choices like that.
There weren't for a lot. That was like another thing. It's like
discussion back then was disposable or non-disposable. That was it. Cloth or disposable.
Things are way
Bruce's fake fan. I don't have Sad Religion.
It's because it's not available. It's gone. I think that's why. Sad Religion
out of the program.
Out of print.
Out of print. Now you've got FOMO.
Yeah, sorry. That's out of print. And then I don't have Hardcore Anxiety is not for sale on my web store anymore because I don't have any copies, but the publisher has copies. So it's still available. I just can't, just not from my web store. And Sad Religion, I don't know if I'm ever going to reprint it. So, or at least not in that format for sure. If I reprint it, it'll be in a giant Reid omnibus.
Reid omnibus.
We should do a Reid omnibus. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
I would love to do one, but they can be expensive to print.
Peace and love to Jewish Dragons. How are you doing? Why is my look? What's going on? There we go. Well, he's begging you, but a lot of people are begging you, but you just heard it.
I'm sorry, guys.
One day. It'll be out in somewhere.
Yeah, well, it'll someday. I'd love to do one, but they're just. If I did one, I want to do it right. Like I want to do a big hardcover. I want it to be fancy. I want to put a ribbon in it. I want to make it like I want to do it I want to do it up real. Which then also is probably the reason why it would cost too much.
Yeah, they covered Louie. Black Flag did.
Also, the famous Louie cover, Iggy Pop and the Stooges. On the Metallic KO bootleg, they rumored that to have played it for 45 minutes because the audience wouldn't stop booing.
What?
So the Iggy Pop
Iggy and the Stooges?
Yeah, it's like an early bootleg, and there's like portions of it on that Metallic KO bootleg. But at the end of it, you can hear Iggy say, "Thanks to everyone who's throwing bottles at my head. You done missed me." And then you hear a big loud crash right after it, and then it cuts, and that's the end of the bootleg.
Did everyone have a good was it a National Pizza Day yesterday? Wow.
So that's it.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, I missed that one.
Pizza Day.
No, Booster mentioned the Aquabats comic, which is
Oh,
also out of print.
Yeah, that one's also out of print but that one I may reprint. That's the first. It's the only comic I've printed that's in full color, and it's just a mini. It was a fan comic. Technically, it's not official, so I really don't know if I can actually sell it. So once the print run ran out, I was like, I'll just stop. But maybe.
Oh, you hit on, of all the things you sent me, Freddie, there's only one, but it's a good one, and you didn't actually say it. You said Glass Onion, but we haven't seen Knives Out yet. She will love that. The rest of these, no. Dumb and Dumber, he's not going to watch Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, that's brilliant cinema.
Marston and the Wonder Woman for Patty? I'll watch that. I love you, Philip Morris. Still pushing it. No. Ocean's 8. We haven't seen any of the Ocean's modern movies. But we could watch those Ocean's movies. She's like Life Aquatic. She's not going to watch Life Aquatic. She's not a Wes Anderson person.
I am. Yeah,
I am too, except for the last one. I like everything else except for the last one. Gunpowder Milkshake, great movie. Loved it. Patty will not dig it. Scott Pilgrim. I just want you to trick Patty to watch a graphic novel adaptation. She's not going to watch Scott Pilgrim. No.
Kind of bombed.
Incredible Jessica James. I don't know that one. But Professor Marston and the Wonder Women just shows me, Freddie, you no, you don't know Patty at all. At all. I mean, I want to see that movie, but Patty won't. This is a legit question.
Good news. There is no PPP.
There is no PPP in the book. I didn't want to draw that. I drew enough of that with G.G. Allen. With the G.G. Allen book, I drew enough PPP, so I did not draw any of that.
If you did, would you draw yourself well?
Absolutely not.
Wow. Why not?
Well, because why? Why would I? It's just wait. It's funnier. It's funnier that way.
If it's tiny.
Yeah, if it's just like a little tic tac, like G.G. Allen's weenie.
There's a lot of PPP there, but it wasn't like grotesque.
Yeah, I mean, I literally that's also my art style is just like, oh, yep, tic tac, done. There you go.
This is a good idea. We need a good thumbnail for Sample and Out of the Blue. Do you want to try that, Reid?
Just take the cover of one of the Out of the Blues, which I believe are just like planes, right?
And I'm just gonna and then just add my sperm head.
Yes. 100%.
Would that get flagged?
No, I don't think, because it's a drawing.
Okay.
Also, it's your head.
Yeah.
Let me go back into the other room and I think I've shown it. If I can show it on the air.
You should be fine. Okay. It's for science.
Also, if you put an actual sperm in a thumbnail, it would be medical.
People aren't going to know. They're going to say, "There's a guy with like
a severed head."
Yeah, and that mustache is way too dark. But other than that,
I mean, what can I do? I mean, what do you
got you?
Okay, so after this show, you have your assignment.
All right, I'll get to work on it. I can do that.
Thank you. This will be a most watched episode. Wait. I meant maybe we can have a pool party soon. That would be super rad.
Oh yeah.
Booster, I would totally attend. I don't care how much the flight will cost.
We can have a pool party and we can throw away the idiot box. We can wear red sweaters and fight the floating eye of death.
Is this a quote from a movie or
He's making the Pizza Day and Super Rad or Aquabat songs.
Oh.
So I believe he was
unaware of that.
Yeah, he was. So I was naming other Aquabat songs.
Have you read up on the undertones?
I have not. No. I should. I'll write that down.
Oh my gosh. Now this is a show I would go see. Circle Jerks and the Descendants. They toured together last year as well. The Descendants poster that I got to do, the Circle Jerks played that show as well. Who opened for who? The Descendants opened for the Circle Jerks?
They would flip every night.
Okay.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah.
That's really nice of them.
That's nice. They're all buddies. They're all friends.
Old punkers playing old punk. The best punk. That's my punk. Cycle got to see Neil Young a couple nights ago, and he was so close. He sent pictures into the Discord. He was not the first in the mosh pit, but the second row in the mosh pit, pressing up against somebody. And he had reasonably priced tickets. I'm not as much as I love Neil Young. I am just not shelling out $650 for a ticket.
It's crazy.
Well, hopefully the government does what they're supposed to do.
I saw that,
and it actually goes through.
Finally,
I agree.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, it's wild.
Oh, we have some agreement here. Double nickels is so good.
Yeah, it really is. Can't drive 55.
I feel like Reid's blurbs for this book will be bigger than even the OmniDog himself from the sound. Consider this book ordered. Oh, Bar really did go read it. I finished the call. Kelly must have been on something while writing this because what the?
I understand their reaction.
Huh. I thought Bar was kidding, but she did leave. She came back. Welcome back, Bar. That was half an hour ago. Okay. That's fair. I think it first learned of the Circle Jerks. Oh, from the excellent Repo Man soundtrack. That is boss.
I believe that's where Xander Schloss plays bass in Circle Jerks now and did around that time. But does Repo Man have some Joe Strummer stuff, or is that a different movie that's around there?
I would have to look. I don't have. Go ahead.
Xander Schloss ended up being a member of Joe Strummer's live band for a long time, and he's done a bunch of interviews and stuff, and he's a very interesting, fascinating story and like history with stuff. I'm trying to remember. Have you
ever heard the soundtrack to Sid and Nancy?
I have not. No.
The movie wasn't very good, but the soundtrack is awesome.
Okay.
Awesomely awesome. I feel like I can pull it, but I'm not sure. It's in my soundtracks. No, not there, not there. Okay. I need to get my soundtracks in some type of decent order because I just saw Love Kills. I think that's the name of the actual movie is Love Kills. I feel like the Circle Jerks did a version of it and then somebody else did a version of it. It's really good. But Cull kept her reading. She couldn't stop reading. It's definitely a unique book.
It's nominated for an Eisner.
That
Ooh, I
sounds-
don't agree with that.
Sounds like a good review, but I'm very confused about everything.
That's fair. What I'm confused about is will there be more? Because when I read it, at least in the arc, there was it didn't say volume 1 anywhere. And when I got to the ending, I was mad. So if there's no volume 2, I'm gonna be like, what are we doing here? Also, I've read plenty of Image books that say volume 1 on the spine, and there's never a volume 2. So
Right.
like Assassination, there's never going to be a volume 2, and they put volume 1 on the spine.
Where did I?
Isn't that ridiculous?
That is kind of funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start putting.
He's like, no.
I'm gonna start putting volume 1 on all my books.
See what happens.
Oh, I like this art. You don't like this art, Bar? It's very real. Yeah, it's realistic, but I don't mind that. I think it's good.
It worked with the story for sure.
A dark tale of 5 friends setting off in the middle of the night to shoot a short film on a forbidden rock near their small coastal town the summer before they all go their separate ways. But they're not really there to shoot a film. One of them has lied, and that lie will change everything.
Does it say volume 1 anywhere?
Yes.
Is it a lie though?
I don't know. I haven't read it yet.
We'll see how.
No, I mean like
It was. Well, it was.
Oh,
and
is
Eisner,
I've read
the lie,
Image
the
books
lie
say
that will
volume
change
1 and
everything?
it was Eisner nominated, so it might get another one.
I'm going to have to read this after the show. Now I'm excited.
You've got a lot to read tonight.
Yeah. Well,
It's pretty fast.
I mean,
Cool.
yes, that won't
pretty
take.
fast.
That won't take you long.
Is that part of the joke?
I think so. Yeah. I'm still incredibly confused, but it was a quick read.
That's a fair reaction.
Yeah, Husker Du was a board game that
Mhm.
they back in the day. And everybody was calling it Husker DU until they finally figured out it was Husker Du. Ooh, TSOL. I have the True Sounds of Liberty. Yeah, TSOL, Weathered
Yeah.
Statues. I love that. I have a little 45 of that. And I just came across another good one, Cathedral of Tears, that was the same kind of sound. Weathered Statues is awesome. We're talking about it right now. The name changes. TSOL. They're awesome.
Mhm.
If this is continuing, I might hold out on buying a collected edition until we get an OHC. We're still talking about the Cull here. Oh, and there was a question earlier. What modern punk do you like? Do you like any Booster Green and Elon like Pop? I don't listen to any modern new. Sorry, I don't listen to any modern punk, so I don't know.
Pup is good. I mean, I guess the modern stuff that I listen to bears a little bit more, like the punkier stuff bears a little bit more towards like the heavier hardcore side or the garage rock leaning side of punk. Because I know some people would say, I'm not sure if Larry mentioned it, but I'm sure people would say the Chats would be punk, which they are. But like Viagra Boys, I also think is very punk in a lot of what they do. But like Drain, I listen to a lot of Drain. That's a really great hardcore band. Scowl is incredible.
Chelsea would probably like Scowl.
You would like Scowl.
Yeah.
You'd like the second album, Scowl, for sure. The first album's way more hardcore. You don't like the first album. That's the one I like the most.
No, but I like the ones that
Mhm.
she's not screaming.
Yeah. Scowl's really good. I'm trying to think. I listened through. I haven't listened to a lot of new stuff super recently, unfortunately. But
Developing a man crush on Reid is completely
Aw.
normal. Hopefully, I am not alone.
thanks.
I need to change my lighting. I'm not happy with my lighting. which has nothing to do with having a man crush on Reid. I think we all. We need Mike Allred back on OmniDog's vault. He is very. That was probably once in a lifetime thing. He's so busy. I don't really do interviews, but I'd talk to him again. Maybe when the Batman book gets collected, maybe he'll be willing to do that. Yes. Well, thank you. Do you have a man crush on me?
I do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I accept any and all crushes from anyone. Okay. Cycle. I just filled out the registered application to be an Eisner voter. I'm sure I will get denied, but it won't be the first time. Oh, you're welcome. I hope that he gets back to you.
You know, I'm glad my dad filled out that registration form to vote for the Eisners, because what we need is someone to vote for more Big Three books.
James, can you just get a screenshot of Kristen holding that thumb up sarcastically? That is great.
Man.
You know that's it, though. That's what he reads.
He needs to
Summer
read pee pee poo
vacation.
poo and then he can vote. Thanks, Josh.
Summer Vacation needs to get option for film. 100% agreed. Summer Vacation, best read of the year.
Ooh, all right. Thank you.
I'd definitely get a 45 if I could. Add it to my ska vinyls. Okay, you guys work it out.
All right.
Putting it out there that it's highly collectible, and I'm willing to let Booster Green have it and not feel offended that I'm not super special by ponying up the dosh on Kickstarter, because the story was great. How you guys sent a video to Patty to talk her into it, and then we sent you a video back about how she agreed.
I liked her video response.
Yeah, I loved it.
Babylon is awesome. I've seen it 3 times. Babylon was good. Also, Harvey, Patty did not care for Poor Things. She bailed, but what I saw of it makes me want to see it all. But that's kind of, you can see right there the divide between us. I'll see Poor Things. It was not her type of film. Where the Heart Is came out in 2000.
Yeah, it did. You can tell.
Heart Anxiety needs to be a movie also. If Reid doesn't want to star, then we could get Frank Lopes Jr., Hobo Johnson. That didn't help. Who's Frank Lopes Jr.?
Does he look like me?
No.
Poor guy.
Was he
doesn't.
well endowed, like sample indicates? Oh, Henny, I totally do want to get Multiverses. The trailer looks super fun. That's where I was telling you, Kristen, that Velma, one of her superpowers is just yelling out sass.
Oh, that's cool.
And
I like that.
that's she's fighting the Joker using sass.
Love that.
It's awesome. Kenny's right. This the trailer looked amazing. What did you miss? You missed everything. Natalie Portman and Barr are from The Place. I assume you mean the same place?
The Place. You know, The Place.
No, The Place.
Wait,
Come on.
are you?
The Place. The thing with the guy in The Place.
Oh, we saw LA Story back when it came out. It is really good. I loved LA.
It's great. Yeah.
What album will you be playing on repeat for Harley Quinn, Birdie of Prey? Punkwise, not Beethoven. This is referring to the child's name, Harley Quinn, Birdie of Prey. Chancellor Robertson.
Mhm.
Robertson?
Chancellor.
Yeah.
Chancellor. Chancellor's a pretty cool last name, I think.
Cool name. I'm gonna take
Yeah.
it soon.
Yeah, Kristen will actually take it.
Yeah.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
It's a lot of work in Kentucky.
It's a lot of work everywhere.
It is. It's confusing.
It's a lot of effort.
In Kentucky, it's confusing. Like there's certain, and it's confusing everywhere. But yeah,
I could totally make a inbred Kentucky joke here, but because
Yeah, they already have the same last names, right?
yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why it's super. That's why
You
it's
can
so
make
confusing.
those.
It's like
I'm
who-
not from here.
it
He's
doesn't-
not from here.
Yeah, we're not from here. I'm trying to think what
Well, he vetoed Beethoven, which you would do.
I would do. Beethoven. I would play Chopin more than anything, and I guarantee you I will play a ton of Chopin because it's just so fun and so pretty. But if it's going to be punk records, I'm going to blast London Calling.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's easy.
London Calling, the It's Alive Ramones live record is my.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That's my favorite Ramones record, if I can say that, because I know it's kind of a cop out to pick a live album.
It's not a cop out.
Yeah, do what you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that one.
We respect all opinions here, as long as they're not hate and respectful, so you can like what you like. That's the whole point of my show. That
You
and
know, I'll be playing like Green Day all the time.
Yeah, Kristen will
Oh
play
my
Green
God.
Day.
I thought of, why did I think of you for? I was thinking about for some reason. I was thinking about Green Day and you the other day, and I can't think of why. Maybe it was just they were on the radio or something. I can't think. I thought of you though, Kristen,
Well,
and Green Day. Yeah.
I'll take that.
Harley Quinn, Birdie of Prey. Harley Quinn, Birdie Robertson. Birdie of Prey, Chancellor. Harley Quinn, Birdie of Prey, Chancellor. Now you
We
will
don't need to keep putting her full name out there, by the way. Like, it's not necessary.
Oh. If anybody thinks her full name is Harley Quinn, Birdie of Prey,
True. True. Hey, maybe we'll do it now, though. It does have a ring to it.
Does it?
oh, here's Pity Ma. Welcome, Pity Ma. Hey, all sorry I'm late. Watching The Outer Range with my hubby on his break. Sending hugs. Catch the stream on the rewind. Kristen, add the Superman onesies to the baby list. LOL hugs. I'm gonna be sending my own onesie ideas. Better be used.
I'll be surprised if someone doesn't send us a Harley Quinn onesie at this point.
I'm definitely sending you that. Other ones to send too.
There's probably one with like the diamonds and stuff that's red.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, that sounds cool. Pity Ma, good to see you. Booster, gonna enjoy the GG book.
Oh, well, I'm glad.
Good.
Frank Zappa once said, "Jazz isn't dead, but it smells funny." Could one say the same about punk? I don't know. I've always thought it smelled kind of funny.
There's an interest. I'm trying to think. I think I know the name of the book. An illustrator that I follow named Brian Walsby did the cover for this book, and that's how I found it. But it's like weird music that goes on forever, I think is the name of the book. And it's connecting the ties between jazz music and punk music, how they're really kind of close together with everything. And if you think about, like Mike Watt said, just to go back to the Minutemen, that like the Minutemen have more in common with Coltrane than they do with Black Flag in a lot of ways, like musically.
I think that's probably right.
And so it's just like there's a really interesting connection with that. And I mean, we can talk for hours and hours and hours about the idea of if punk rock is dead, but we don't need to.
Why has no one yet mentioned my favorite Reid zine, Old Man Popeye? I have that. I haven't read it yet, but I have it.
Oh, Jess, that's really quick too. Maybe you should read that tonight.
Yeah, it's a good one. That's one I like.
Well, it's going to be part of my. I'm going to have. I'm not going to tell you, but it's going to be part of. I'm I have plans.
Okay. Interesting.
I have plans.
He's a planning man.
Yeah. I like the SpongeBob one. Popeye was fun too.
Thank you.
SpongeBob one's great.
He agrees with old man Popeye. Cycle's a man of taste. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
He likes my stuff, so yes.
Elon agrees. My mom didn't even realize she was pregnant with me until like the 5th month. LOL.
I don't know how that's possible.
It happens.
I know, even the ones who were like, I had a stomachache, so I went to the hospital, and then I had a baby. And I'm like, whoa. Those stories are fascinating.
Yeah, don't go down that rabbit. Kristen's not allowed to Google things right now.
Yeah, I've been banned from Google. Anytime anything happens,
I don't
I'm like,
blame
hey,
you.
Hey, this is weird. Reid. He's like, I'll Google it.
I'll Google it for you and then give you.
He's like, it's normal. Bye.
My brother and sister didn't like to be taken to school when my mom was pregnant with me, because they were 14 and 12 at the time. And to see with a 14 and 12-year-old, they were embarrassed that mom and dad still did it. I didn't find that out until about 15 years ago from my sister, which I think is hilarious.
That's awesome.
I was a proud oops. I don't mind saying I was an oops. This is true. Need to get Reid books while you can. He just lets them go out of print.
I mean,
He can't afford 1,000 print run.
Yeah.
So
It's just easier that way.
Everyone buy my favorite Reid book here.
You can do that. Yep, buy it from Microcosm.
Okay, Bar is our. I think they're talking about Alias. Alias is really good, Bar. I think you'd like it. I don't know. Beat. What do you think so far, SO? Alias is my favorite omnibus. I'm 5 issues in. I love it so far. Nice. Yeah, Bar, I think you'd really dig it. That is a good Bendis book. Every day should be pizza day.
You can buy it on Bar. We have it on eBay.
it's true.
We're selling that omnibus on eBay.
Oh, you are?
It's sealed.
Sealed DM cover.
Whoa.
Just saying.
Or if you don't want to be helpful to them, you can go to Organic Price Book and use my code there.
You could.
I know, but we want to see Knives Out. I think that's what I need to write that down. Knives Out. We haven't seen that, and we want to see that and Glass Onion. Knives Out. That'll be an immediate one. What about The Holdovers?
I've heard good things about The Holdovers, but I know Paul Giamatti is supposed to be really good. It's
Yeah. Oh, she already saw it. She saw it without me. She saw it with my movie buddy. She's stealing my movie buddy from me.
You were just at home during this?
Yeah. They left me at home.
You just didn't get an invite. Okay.
Yeah. She's stealing my movie buddy on several levels. They're becoming friends, and I'm not sure I like it. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Freddie. Okay. I know. I do want to see it. I really do want to see it, but I don't think it's not Patty's tempo. Well,
Right. You want to get closer to the camera so they can see?
No, it's okay.
Oh.
I understand. I know where my strength is, and where that it is a weakness.
It's in the hair.
$250 to be as close as you were, Harvey. That seems fair because I bet this is the last time we see him with Crazy Horse touring. But that's not what it is here. Tag me in those pics on Discard, Harvey. I want to see it. They were really good picks. Oh, Circle Jerks will be in Silver Spring. Thank you, Jewish Dragons, on September 6th at the Fillmore. That's a pretty long way to go, but it's Circle Jerks and Descendants. That's pretty cool.
Does the Fillmore have seats, though?
I found out from Hondalorian that I can request accessible seating and they have to provide it for me. But you're right. I can't.
Do you have a good reason for that, though?
Yeah, I can't stand for 2 hours.
He's 65.
Would that count?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm what?
You're older.
Thank you for the part. Yes. Yeah. I'm an older gentleman. But with my knees, I haven't been able to stand for 2 hours in years.
Well, why didn't I know that?
Because they're
Roy Thomas gave me permanent foot damage. Why couldn't I use that as a reason?
But it was worth it for the epic rant that was historical.
I can't stand at shows anymore because of that guy.
You're gonna go every year that we go back to Heroes Con. You are going to stand in the Roy Thomas line, and you're gonna let him hear it.
Tickets are $60 standing for the Circle Jerks. $60. That's not very punk. That's a lot.
No venues are punk anymore.
Yeah, it's not their fault
It's the venue. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Jess, you don't have Kristen's poll game. No, I do not. I did pull the call.
Hey.
But I did have to go into the other room for sample.
It's fair.
Because it was in my stack of Reid stuff. Captara 2 took like 6 years. It can happen for the cull. But does Kristen want it to happen? Doesn't sound like
6 years later.
At that rate, she'll have to reread the cull.
Yeah.
And then she'll be mad that it ended like that.
Yeah.
And then she didn't know, and then she'll read it.
Also, there doesn't have to be a Volume 2 bar. That's the thing. I've read plenty of Volume 1s that make me mad because there's no Volume 2. For instance, recently, Scarin' Hood. Very angry at the end.
Oh. Yeah, I read that, but I don't remember being mad at the end.
I had a great time until the end when a big reveal happens and you don't know what happens afterwards.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
No more.
Did we read that together or separately?
Yeah.
That's right. You're totally right. Munin is here. Welcome.
Hello.
Harvey yelling at me. Jess, the Circle Jerks Descendants tour will have the Buzzcocks with them in Silver Springs. Jess. Yes.
I will. The Circle Jerks Descendants tours, like them picking out the different openers, they're killing it. Like I know like 7 Seconds did a few dates last year with them. Ooh. I know Scowl did a couple dates with them. Negative Approach did a few dates with them. It's like a ton of people. Like they're killing it.
See, I could not stand for all three bands. I just can't. I'd have to sit.
Oh. What? A thumbs up just appeared beside your face.
Oh, I wonder why. I did it for real that time.
You were counting. You were counting. One,
two, 3 bands. Yeah, I just couldn't stand for that long. I'd have to have a seat.
I get it.
We're at the point where we're like, we don't want to go to a standing only venue at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, this is usually I don't highlight Bar and Josh arguing back and forth, but this is worth it, I think. I noticed Volume 1 of Bang wasn't really selling. Release of Volume 2, and boom, people are buying. Josh Great asks, how many people did you threaten?
Got them.
I am drawing your character out of it. I thought that was funny. I'm fine with a series getting an unsatisfying ending at volume 1, but volume 2 and onwards, you got to finish it right after making me spend all this money. I don't know that I disagree with that. Amel and the Sniffers? What?
I think that there's like brilliance in the ability of like with storytelling to where like volume 1 doesn't always have to end on a cliffhanger. And like I think a lot of people do that because they're just like they don't want to tie things. I think it takes a lot of work to tie things up in a pretty bow, but still leave it open-ended enough. Like I'm trying to think. The first one that comes to mind is like Heavy Vinyl. That book, volume 1, ends where it ties it together to where like that could have been it. I would have been perfectly happy with there only being one volume of it.
And we only had one for a very long time.
Yeah. Or also like Murder Falcon that volume ends pretty good, but it's open-ended kind of to where it's like I feel like there could be more. I think that takes a little bit like better storytelling. I think that it's harder to do, obviously, because I mean it can be tricky. But we got a cat trying to get up here. Come on, you can do it. Maybe she can.
Here's a general question: do you listen to music of any other genres, like pop rock, rap, hip hop, dance, etc., and stuff in other languages?
Yes, to all of those typically. Stuff in other languages is harder for me, but there's like this great.
We love the Pillows.
We love the Pillows. It's
They're
a great
Japanese
rock band. There's another Japanese rock band I like called the Band Apart. Then there's like I have a playlist that's all foreign language covers of American songs, which I really love because there's something about like these jangle pop songs that are just great. Like California Dreamin' sung in Italian is just awesome for some reason. But then like pop and rock, I mean, my favorite songwriter is Randy Newman. So I listen to a ton of Randy Newman. And a bunch of other stuff. So it's like I like all the genres. Kristen listens to a lot of pop. She likes a lot of pop.
Sabrina Carpenter.
She likes Sabrina Carpenter. She likes T Swift. She likes all the stuff. So yeah, we listen to all the genres.
And you know, my favorite Oliver Tree really mixes a lot of these genres together.
Yeah.
The short for Oliver Treehouse. Okay.
Right.
I know you're on a first name basis with them. The things I listen to, I am really back into my shoegaze phase. I am so in love with shoegaze. I played a band called Soft Cult. I was just listening to it on Spotify, and Patty actually liked it. For her to like some of my music is rare. So I got a shoegaze kind of list of, because some shoegaze she wasn't into, but I think she likes the stuff like Lush. She would like Lush if I get that on a playlist. But I love shoegaze. That's my favorite genre of rock or pop or recorded music, and punk and soundtracks and ambient. I think, and just regular rock. I think that's it.
I have been listening.
I could listen to. Sorry.
Oh no, you go ahead. You go. You finish your thought.
Just shoegaze is. I finally organized my albums into genres, and as much shoegaze as I have, I've decided it's not enough. I need more, and it's going to be tricky because boxes that contain books coming in the house, that's okay. Vinyl coming in the house, those are harder to disguise. They look like vinyl. And you saw what we had to go through just to get summer vacation
Yeah.
final. So, but gosh, I love shoegaze. That is just my favorite. I actually, after Bar had me join Reddit to respond to somebody that called me old on there. There's a Reddit subgroup that I actually I don't participate. I just what's the word for it?
Lurk.
Is the shoegaze Reddit subreddit. It's really good.
I've been listening to a bunch of hip hop actually as well, because I think there's a lot of similar subculture in hip hop and punk in a lot of ways, but like Public Enemy, like older hip hop, so like a lot of Public Enemy, Biggie, Ice-T. I really like this. I mean, the newer rapper. I mean, I really like Atmosphere. I mean, Atmosphere's been around for a really, really long time, but just stuff like that. I do listen to quite a bit of hip hop as well.
I don't know that I should put this up, but I'm going to. Thank you, Elon. That's a strong word, though. Lust. But I accept. Thank you. Also, I know you think this is being sarcastic, but I totally would get an old style phone with the phone cord so I could sit there and be on
One of
the
like
bed.
see-through neon ones.
Yeah, and I'd have a pink sweater on the bed and just kicking my legs back and forth, twiddling the
Barrettes in your
phone cord
hair.
in my fingers. Yep, I would do that. The pause with the thumbs up. You need that moment before to make it. Was that? Oh, yeah. The pause with the thumbs up. That's what needs to be there. Oh, here's Batmanda's Book Cave. Oh, it's Batmanda's _Book Cave now. It's not just Batmanda. Hey, Batmanda.
Hey, Batmanda.
Hey, Batmanda.
It's the zine and toy YouTuber Batmanda. Amanda's here. People are happy. I fixed my profile pic. Check it out.
Oh no.
That's awesome. That is so awesome. I should just leave that up for the rest of the show.
Or I could just
Stay frozen like
see how
that.
long.
No, I'm from the place. You know, the place where sexy people are made. Sexy, my Israeli correspondent. I need to know if Reid has listened to the Broadways.
I have not listened to the Broadways, but I'm assuming the next thing you were going to say is that I should, and therefore I will.
I'm going to get caught up. I'm going to give a 5-minute warning. So as I get caught up, because I have to read sample and the code. I agree with Social Distortion. That'd be good. Gonna see Green Jelly this summer.
Oh, that'll probably be interesting.
I played Led Zeppelin, Beethoven to Kristen while she was still in the womb, and probably others, but those are the ones I remember.
I don't remember that.
People jazz question. That's where went to Halftone Zine Fest a few weeks ago and picked up some cool stuff.
Awesome.
Nice.
I think next year I'm going to try to go to Halftone. Like,
Where is that? Is that in Kentucky?
I think I'm going to try to table at it because it's very
Kentucky's
expensive.
like a hot zone of comic fans. Like Batmanda, you guys, there's 8 other people from Kentucky.
Yeah, he can think of like 10.
That's a lot. There's nobody in Northern Virginia.
There's people, you just don't know them.
Kentucky's just got a hotbed of people that are
On YouTube?
on YouTube about it.
It's okay, Jess. I'm also an oops. You're not alone. We can be an oops together. Nice. We have
Aw.
something else in common. Yay! Yay. Okay, no, I'm not going to get into that cycle. Yeah, I have the Alias Omnibus. I do plan on reading it. I also want to read Daredevil by Mark Waid soon. That is very good. No, she didn't. Are we talking about Poor Things? She couldn't sit through it. She stopped it. I liked it.
The movie she saw without you.
Oh, I forget what the Holdovers. Yeah, you're right. Ooh, you didn't show me. You need to send that in Discord. Okay, good. I cannot stand at concerts. I would probably pass out. Batman is a young thing, so yeah.
It's the worst. It really is.
Kristen did pass out.
That happened to me.
So
He's disabled. He has a pain pump. Get the man a damn chair. Chronic pain does count as
Reid? Can you get something? You have a pump.
Technically, no. Diabetes doesn't count.
Dumb.
No, chronic pain is a condition, though.
So is diabetes.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Reid's pancreas doesn't work.
Can you guys hear that?
She's rubbing her face on the microphone.
Oh. New Spooey stopping to quick say hi. I somehow developed a migraine this afternoon, but I saw you were streaming and figured I'd pop in. So there you go. Well, thanks, Spooey. It's good to see you.
I hope your migraine goes away. Yeah, it's always miserable.
Yeah. I stood for 4 hours for Neil Young.
That's a
Neil Young did 2 cycle. It's funny. $60. Okay. Okay. Oh, they should have thrown it to you.
They probably do that.
Biggest Shrimp Third.
As a
Do you listen to
rule.
any Swedish bands? I have a lot of Swedish garage rock, psychedelic rock in my collection. I'll have to. That's in my rock part, but I love garage rock, and there were a lot of cool Swedish bands back in the 60s and 70s that did great psychedelic and garage rock. Do you guys know of any Swedish bands that you on purpose listen to?
I don't, but I want you to send me a list of some of those Swedish garage rock bands because that sounds cool.
Okay.
But
I will.
Yeah, I'm trying to think Swedish stuff.
I like the Finnish band Him.
Yeah, you like Finnish music. I guess are Viagra Boys from Sweden or are they from
I can't remember.
Finland? Are they from Stockholm? Stockholm is in Sweden, right? No one. I don't know. Where'd my phone go?
We don't know.
No one knows.
I saw NFL dude. Hey, I saw Freshwater open for No Pressure last year, and they do pretty good shoegaze hardcore crossover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Freshwater is pretty cool. You may like that, Jess.
Okay. Here's the question. What did you think about Tortured Poet Society?
So actually still haven't listened to all of it, but what I've listened to I like.
Okay. It's Fleshwater or Freshwater? Fleshwater?
Fleshwater, yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, it's gross. It's gross, yeah, but yeah, that's
gross.
Actually, I've listened to this artist. If you like pop and are open-minded, listen to music in another language, listen to Noah Carell. She's Israel's pop princess. She's great. She has many bangers. Bar sent me YouTube videos of her, and she's good.
Yeah,
I
check her
really
out
like the
more.
music.
Send me some YouTube videos.
It was on Discord.
Okay.
Wait, what's your issue? You don't like Discord. Okay. There's a Czech shoegazing band called Naked Souls. Ever heard of them? I just heard of them now. Okay, Naked Souls shoegaze. Nick, I know that I said I'm giving a 5-minute warning, but I need to catch up on the chat shoot because everybody is worth highlighting. Tell Patty I gifted. Oh, she's right here.
What?
Tell Patty she is amazing and needs to be back on the show like right now
Why are you trying to better me up?
because they love you. Well, where are you going with sunglasses on?
I'm going
It's
to go
true.
check out the pool.
Oh, could you bring me a Diet Coke?
Yes.
Thanks, sweetie.
Anytime. Having fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
You
got
look you look so cool with your shades.
a little cat. Here.
Oh, dude, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting the pool opened in our community today, so I'm just going to head over. Oh, look at the cat. I was just going to.
She has her own Twitter page. How many followers does she have?
Almost 20,000.
20,000 on Twitter for One-Eyed Willow.
Show me.
I don't
Show
know
me
how.
after. Oh, okay. I was going to open.
It's cat Twitter. It's a whole separate thing.
Oh, I don't know if I want to go down that whole.
Oh, it's all
rabbit-
sweet stuff.
It's all nice.
Yeah.
It's just cat
just cat
tweeting,
That's more than you.
things.
I don't have any on
Oh,
X
okay.
on Twitter, but it's
Well,
more
I'm going to go
followers.
open the door now, so there's a chance the cat will come visit you.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Did you? I forget, Kristen. Oh yeah, you did see the reel that I posted about
Yeah.
the cat
Really
and the
cute.
scratching post. Patty took that and then Jake put it together because obviously I'm not capable of putting an Instagram reel together with editing and stuff. Booster has to get going. I do too. See ya, Booster.
Bye,
Public
Booster.
Enemy are the best. Willow
Jesse.
baby.
You don't want to know our take on the Kendrick versus Drake.
He doesn't know who that is.
I do actually. I do. I saw something about it, and I think I asked Kelly about it. And
Obviously,
so,
it's winning. That's the answer.
Yeah, that's
He
the
won.
answer.
Sorry?
Kendrick is winning.
Kendrick
yeah, that's
won.
what I heard.
Won.
I heard he's
Yeah.
smashing Drake.
Oh yeah.
I think I've reached the level in my life to where I literally read a full Wikipedia article that was purely on the beef. And I was like, this is me. Like I am this age. I was never a big Drake fan and I never got super into Kendrick, but obviously Kendrick is killing it with this feud.
I've never listened to either of them, but I like I like knowing about stuff like this just enough to say I know about it, and that's all. But I don't know anything of their music. But I've seen screenshots of Drake should just stop participating.
Mhm.
He's not doing a good job. Batmanda says we also have a neighbor's cat hanging around our house all the time now. We ended up getting a scratching post for the cat that the cat really likes. Batmanda, if you want to check it out on Instagram, it's a reel. I posted a reel.
Real what?
There now, I'm an OmniDog variant. Twirling the phone, turntables in there. That's perfect. Mr. Burns. Batmanda asks, do you listen to Falling Up?
I don't know them.
I think I know some of their. Let me see. I know when you first read that, I thought you meant Falling in Reverse, and I was going to be sad because I don't like them. But Falling
Batmanda,
Up-
what kind of music is it, Batmanda?
American rock band. Oh, okay. Yes, I do remember them because they were like a Christian rock band, right?
Oh, Batman has already put up her halftone zine haul.
Ooh.
We'll have to watch that.
Yeah, we'll have to check that.
Freddie, post Max's new guitar renditions while you're here, please. Yes. Oh, here's my Discord. Thank you. Thank you very much. I tried watching Poor Things and turned it off after 20 minutes. It's too weird for me and kind of made me feel uncomfortable, to be honest. I can see that. That's what happened to Patty.
She just started attacking them. We got Reid's thighs. Don't worry, he has shorts
don't
on.
worry. I have shorts on.
She has no teeth. She can't do harm.
Oh, that's right.
Her ridiculous noise.
This doesn't make me mad, Freddie. Sorry. I like promoting people. Max playing the guitar, awesome. I want that list of Swedish garage bands too. Okay. Whoops. Willow's gone. Okay. I know right where it is. Elon can tell y'all that Israeli music is great. The Israeli y'all. Post the list in the Discord, please, Jess. Okay. Mega Shrimpster, are you in the Discord? I know Reid is not, so I'll have to send it to him special. Where can I send you, Kristen? Where do you want to go? Hawaii? The Bermuda? Bahamas?
I think we talked on Instagram, Bar, so that's fine.
I love me some Israeli music, almost as much as I love Noah Krill. Bar, give me her number. We're only here for Patty. Send Patty my love and tell her I think she's beautiful. Okay, I will. I'll call her and tell her that Bar said that. Just a sec.
He was like 5-minute warning 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bar wanted me to send you her love and tell you she thinks you're beautiful.
Oh.
You're on the speaker. What? You're on speaker. Yeah.
That's Bar. That's beautiful. Right back at you.
Okay. Bar, she thinks you're beautiful too.
Inside and out.
Inside and out. Yeah, Bar says sweetie. Thanks, Patty. We're glad you're here. Freddie's sending his love.
It's a love fest.
Batmanda's sending her love. Josh is sending his love. William Lee's calling you a superstar. Elon's saying hello. Kitty Ma's saying hello.
Wow. I'm gonna have to make an appearance once a time.
Yeah, they're sending you all their love. Okay, I have to end the show soon. Bye. Love you too. Bye. Okay.
I love you.
There we go. She loves your love, so thank you. And Jess, go on Discord after this. Okay, yeah, I want to see your statues. The IG reel with the cat tower was adorable. Thank you. I saw the cat reel. It's very cute. That was Jake put that together. It was Patty's video. Thank you for watching it. Kristen, can I message you on Instagram?
Yes.
Falling Up started as a Christian rock band, but I think their newer stuff is not religious. LOL.
Gotcha. I think that's where I knew their name from, because growing up we listened to a lot of Christian rock in our house, and I think that's kind of where I remember. Like, yeah, for some reason I picture them with like Hawk Nelson and Switchfoot, but maybe different. But still, yeah.
I have no idea who those people are.
That's fun.
You don't know Switchfoot? Yeah.
I like the sound of that so far.
Me and
Which
my friend.
Switchfoot song is that?
It's Meant to Live.
Meant
just
to
re-
Live. Okay, I'll listen. I like
Big Switch. Yeah, they
Yep, those are big single.
Yeah, me and my friends have a large discussion about how Switchfoot may have wrote the best overall alternative rock song of the early 2000s.
Really? And that was it? The Burning
Yeah.
Out Now?
Yeah, because it's literally like the dumbest riff, but it's so perfect.
But it sounded good.
Exactly.
Switchfoot. Okay, wait. How do you spell Burning Out Now?
It's Meant to Live.
Oh, okay. Meant to Live.
That's the name of the song.
All right. I want to hear that. Jewish Dragons, goodbye. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Here's Go Follow the Comic Slayer. Here's Thursday's reading update with Mary M. Comic Slayer is in the description. Yep, Batmanda has her zine haul. Yeah, I definitely want to see that. Oh, Mega Shrempser, you are in the Discord? Okay, I will send it. I'll create it for Reid, and then I will post it in the Discord. I think I have at least a couple of Swedish garage rock albums. I'm a cat lover, and that's so cute, Kristen. That was cute.
Thank you, Ken. She's adorable.
Oh my God. I went to listen to that Broadway song because it's so good, and I missed a lot. I was underwhelmed by Torture Poets at first, but I was wrong. Oh, Kristen, I meant to send you a photo I took the other day of a bunch of Buffy merch at a toy mall we went to.
Amanda, please send me that.
Yeah, now you know. IG. There will be, if you need more OmniDog, Freddie and Max were on this. And I think I might be able to, the next toy box will be Omar and Tilar Bloom. Omar definitely wants to be on. He has a bunch of toys. See y'all tomorrow for book club on Batterdays next week when the guest is some dork.
Just like, who is it? Who's the dork? He doesn't know. I love that you don't know.
Do you think you're on next week, Freddie?
I don't think Jess meant that as a burn, but that was a good burn.
No, because I have you down for the 29th. Yeah, no, next week on Batterdays is I've got Samantha in the afternoon and Omnibo and on Batterdays. I have you down for June 29th, Freddie. Let's see. I have to go. Yeah, I know. I do too. I did not expect to leave the stream with so much listening homework. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, everyone. I sent Jess the pillows writing Shooting Star on Facebook.
It's a good one.
It's a
Okay.
banger. That album. Yeah, the pillows are great, Jess. You would like the pillows. Just like really, really good indie rock. It's in a different language, but it rules.
Okay, cool.
That's great.
Jess, I will post all the Drake Kendrick Beef songs on Discord and Chronicle order for you. Is it songs or what they're tweeting to each other?
No, they're going back and forth.
They're
with
beefing
songs.
in song.
Oh, they are.
It's like
They
an
got beef
old
raps.
school beef. Like that's what's so great about it. It's like a real, like they're battling. Like that's what makes it so. It's not just like we're tweeting at each other, hate like or jokes or like they're.
Yeah, Kendrick's like, you're a pedo.
I saw, but I didn't know he was rapping it. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, not calling somebody that, but I mean, I can't condone that.
Drake's got some questionable behavior, so.
Yeah.
Oh, he has? Drake has?
He's got. Kendrick has evidence.
Yeah.
Okay, what would help, Harvey? Because I won't understand. Apparently, I won't understand it. Can you, for context, can you tell me ahead of time or afterwards? Wait, tell me why they're beefing and what the context of these beefing raps is, because I didn't know Drake was actually that.
And
That's
if Cycle can't easily gather that for you, I learned about all of this on my favorite podcast where they did a breakdown of everything. And they were able to play the songs because kudos to Drake and Kendrick. They're not claiming any of them on YouTube. So you can just play them and react to them. So if you're interested in that, I could totally find that for you.
Please. Yeah. Now I'm culturally invested.
I haven't watched that.
Yeah, I'll play that for you.
Yeah.
We'll watch that.
Okay. Buffy Merge. Heyo. AS, we're just wrapping up. No, I'm telling you right now. That is basically July. Yeah. Sorry, Freddie. Aussie Omnibo and is on for next week. Yeah. I'll talk to you afterwards. I'm working on it with Webhead. We have a time that we're going to be recording the recorded show. I'm not 100% sure we're going to be able to do a live show because Saturday and Sunday, June 1st and 2nd, are packed for me. Hey, Buffy, baby.
It's Willow.
Wait, that's Willow. Hey, Willow, baby. Okay, bye. Just check Discord. Kristen, check Instagram. Apparently, I need to wait until you accept my invite to send the links.
I'll do that.
Oh, that's right.
June 15th is BJ Kicks. Geo has not committed. I also have invitations out, and they said yes, but they just haven't given me a date yet. Odefell and Wonder Maddie I've invited on Saturday, Batterdays.
That's fun.
Yeah. Okay, bye to bar. You're including context. Most of it is in the lyrics. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Fred. June 15th is Heroes. Okay, maybe it will be Geo. BJ's going to be at Heroes, but is he going to be at Heroes at night? I'll contact him. Thank you, Josh. Love you, stream, hail, and all the guests and chat. And okay, now I'm caught up. Peace and love. Peace and love. We're wrapping up for real now. That 5-minute warning was 20 minutes. That's not bad. Usually it's an hour.
No, that's it's pretty good.
Saturday is the big auction. Most are there. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that, Josh. Maybe Freddie can be on. Freddie, keep all of June open now. So, let's see. In the description are all the links for both of these people, all three of these people, because the baby registry is in there. Anything else? Why don't we give? Why don't you just say where they can find you guys? Where can we find you?
Cycle may be interested to know that we are going to at some point do. Why are you looking at me like that?
I was like, what are you? What?
The Eisner hot takes. We're going to do that.
Yeah,
we're going to do a stream on our channel at the Comic Slayer. So check that out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, yeah. Thank you, Batman. To smash that like button, please. On your way out, please hit the like button. I always forget that.
And you can follow us at Kristen at the Comic Slayer, and then me at Reid Chancellor
on Instagram.
And I guess on Twitter as well for me, but I don't do anything.
Yeah, Sam, really.
And same. So, but yeah, check us out there. Keep updated with all sorts. I've got a bunch of other projects happening. I talked about my book that I'm working on. I have that. I have some illustration stuff that's coming out soon.
You just got a great poster gig. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's pretty cool.
Your posters are so cool. Oh, and don't forget your doing the.
I know. I
book club
got this great gig for a book club. Jeez.
sample and out of the blue tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Willow
Eastern
just sneezed on the
time.
microphone.
Yeah, she just. Yeah, it's all right. She sneezed
Thank
all
you,
over.
Freddie. Here's my Discord that's also there.
Willow is on Twitter at One-Eyed Willow.
Okay, so I just look up One-Eyed Willow, and that's where I'd find her.
That's right.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know. When you said cat Twitter, when I hear black kidder, when I hear cat Twitter and black Twitter, I genuinely think they're like separate Twitters.
Oh no, just like realms of
It's
it.
like a community within it.
Yeah, you know how like everyone's like Twitter's a cesspool, and yes, it's true in certain realms of Twitter, but like there's also nice little pieces of Twitter. So.
Okay, so
Mhm.
cat Twitter is nice.
Yeah.
Is there
everybody's-
dog Twitter too? Is that where I'd
Yeah,
find
absolutely. And sometimes they are together. So there's a lot of dogs that like come over to cat Twitter and interact with cats.
whoa, dogs and cats
Living together, I know.
living together?
Madness.
Madness. Okay, cool. Well, I've loved having you guys here. It's always great to talk to you both. This was a lot of fun. I had a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Thanks for having
Absolutely.
us.
Yeah.
Are you still here? Oh. Patty had fun too. She came back. My computer's about to run out of juice. So peace and love. Peace and love. Book club tomorrow. I will have an updated schedule for June 1st and 2nd because it's a packed weekend. When I try to do it, it won't do it. And then it just shows up when I go, peace and love, peace and love. Oh, Freddie just sent me the link for One-Eyed Willow. Thank you, Freddie. Okay, so I will play us out with the OmniCat theme song. And I genuinely enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. And don't forget to go to their baby registry. Diapers are expensive. Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you all so much. Still one more.
Rock and roll! OmniDog! Hey, OmniCat! Now here's the OmniDog and OmniCat show. It's the place if you'd like to know more about the books that they've read. Kristen likes Lumberjanes and Steven just likes to grow Jimmy Olsen.